All right, so it's February 19th, 2025, and welcome to the big show that we call the Rock This Town Records Heavy Hitters of Love show. And yeah, hanging out here in the store as always. Hello, hello. My hands are facing the Arizona harsh winter, if you can call it harsh. It was 80 degrees here in Arizona coming in. I'm not trying to rub it into anybody because you'll be able to rub it into me. Phrasing when July and August and even September come around, and God help us, even October at this point. It's terrible. Anyway, so to my left is the wonderful and talented Amanda, as always. And then also to my left is the wonderful and talented Casey, who's feeling a little under the weather. So hopefully you feel better, Casey. And then to my right is the wonderful and talented Donovan, who is one of our local favorites. And he's in here solo. The missus must be on a trip to Yakima, Binghamton, Boca Raton.
Nashville.
Oh, really? So she is on the road. So there you go. So, all right. All right, cool. So anyway, so we got a lot of cool stuff coming up tonight. Kind of did a little preview there. We got this super cool Nirvana Unplugged, which is an OG. We got the Pantera, Projects in the Jungle, which is an OG from 1984. We got the Slipknot, which is a Japanese press from 2000. We got the Jane's Addiction, 1987 pressing. So some really cool stuff. Also some brand new stuff. And then our Encore crate, which is always fun. So let me try to move this over there. There you go. So this is always first come, first serve if you're hanging out with us for the first time, or if you're watching back on YouTube after the fact. And then same with the Encore crate. That is always first come, first serve. This is what we feel is kind of more, sometimes rare, sometimes super, super rare. Say a la Jane's Addiction or the Bon Jovi we have in there tonight as well. And then, yeah, so that would, if more than one person's interested in that record, it would go into a live auction, and that's how we kind of do things here on the big show. We send out invoices every Friday, and usually if you pay your invoice, it ships pretty much right away. I know we did an upgrade to our system on the back end, and I know Jason reported that he couldn't finish paying for his order, so I'm hoping to get that fixed here. Hopefully it's fixed now. I'll have to check in with Jason, and yeah, there was a fly in the ointment, basically a greedy fly. As who did the song Greedy Fly? Donovan? Was it Bush that did Greedy Fly?
Yes.
Okay, all right, cool. So there you go. There's Donovan right there. Hello, Donovan.
Well,
yes, you are. It's live streaming on Facebook and X, and also on YouTube. And then, but what else? Oh, and if you're joining us for the first time, make sure you create an account at Rock This Town Records. It's really simple. All you got to do is put a first name, last name, and then shipping address and an email. And then if you're going to bid on anything or claim anything, just let us know that you've already created an account, and we should be good to go. Yes.
Jason does say that it's all set.
Okay, cool. So I got it fixed, but I still need to get it fixed, if that makes sense. I did something. I did some. I put some fly on the ointment or whatever it was I'm trying to say. So there you go. All right, cool. I think there was something else I was going to mention today. Oh, I was just talking to Donovan. He's got a Vans Warped Tour shirt on. Is that a Vans Warped Tour, or is it just a Vans shirt?
just Vans.
Oh, okay. We were talking about how Vans is rebooting, I think, for the 30th anniversary. And I don't know a lot of the bands, unfortunately, because I guess I'm not that hip anymore. But I know some of them. So, but like 311 is on some of the shows. I think they're doing them in Orlando, Washington, D.C., and Long Beach. So I guess if you're in those markets, then that's pretty cool. Oh, I know, Donovan, you love yourself some Deftones. Did you hear about those stadium shows that they're doing with System of a Down?
Yeah, they're supposed to be in Phoenix March 9th, my birthday, and I'll be out of town.
Oh, nice. Well, that's ironically, yeah, not good. So, but maybe you can catch them when I forget what city they're playing the stadiums with when it comes to playing with System of a Down. They're doing kind of I don't know if it's a co-headline, but System of a Down obviously has gotten to be a huge band over the years. So there you go. All right. I'm going to say hello to everybody, like I like to do, because I like to know who's hanging out with us. Did we ever hear from Martin last night about that Alice in Chains, or did he ever make an appearance. I don't think I saw Martin, but maybe he's hanging out.
Martin last night, and I don't see Martin tonight.
All right, cool. Well, hopefully Martin's doing okay, because I got an Alice in Chains record for him. Adam is first again tonight. Anna is third. Oh, Anna. What a tangled web we weave when we practice to be first. And Adam is beating everybody to the punch today. Katie was second. Hey, Jeff White hanging out with us as well. Hey, Jeff, good to see you. Peyton, hello. Jennifer, very nice. Tom, back-to-back, some of our local favorites there. Tom was just in the store today picking up his Cruella DeVille record, or what was it? It was Snoop. That's right. Not Cruella DeVille. Also, James. Hey, James, how you doing? Rebecca hanging out with us. Good to see you, Rebecca. Mark White. All right. Very cool. Brian, Michael, Paul, Tito. Very nice. John is, wow, below zero and 6 to 8 inches of snow. There you go. Very nice. I'm not going to tell the Jeopardy story I heard once, but anyways, I digress. In Kansas City, so yeah, usually you guys get a lot of freezing rain in Kansas City, if I remember right. So I guess sometimes good snow is good snow. That's at least that's what they said in the 80s. St. Louis is back. All right, Don, good to see you. Also, Jorge, Harold, T-Rex, good to see you. Richard, George, very nice. Jason's all set. Tito, yeah. Greedy Fly. Tito knew what I was talking about. Very nice. Andrew, good to see you as well. Brandon, John Franz hanging out with us as well. Denise, very nice. She does not play the oboe.
Yeah, I don't know why you were saying that last night. Denise does not play the oboe.
As I like to have a little bit too much fun. Christy is here and present. Very nice. Bueller, Adams, Bueller. Todd also up in Minnesota. Very nice. Yes, snow is very much preferred to ice. Ice baby is just the wrong thing. And then Darren hanging out with us as well. All right, let me grab something from the middle here. We couldn't start off on any slower than a Wang Chung record. So sorry, Wang Chung, but Everybody Have Fun Tonight is on here. So never mind. I stand corrected. This is Mosaic. It's $14. It's a VG++ copy. If you're interested in a little Wang Chung, of course, that is the guy everybody remembers. And this is the Andrew Ridgeley of, unfortunately, of the Art Garfunkel, the John Oates, the whatever, Dave Messina, I forget the guy's name, of Wang Chung. So is this this is a club edition as well. So there you go. Wang Chung, $14 if anybody's interested in that one. I'm going to grab something from the back. Well, maybe not that one yet. How about Steely Dan? Still in the shrink, an OG copy. Is that right? Wow. Is this a gatefold too? Wow. This is part of that one collection. It was just in a beautiful condition. This is $29. It's in excellent condition on the vinyl. It's still in the shrink, and it is an OG version. So will you find a nicer version out in the wild? Maybe, but you're going to have to look a long time, especially if you're looking for Asia from Steely Dan. Cool? Cool. All right. James wanted a copy of, was it Jimmy Lewis? I think it was James.
Oh, that's my bad.
No,
Yeah.
maybe Jimmy Lewis wants a copy as well, but James wanted a copy of the Wasp record that we got in. This is the, I think, 40th anniversary Half-Speed Master, and I think it is on red vinyl, if memory serves. Oh yeah, it's on like a limited edition marble vinyl, and it's $35.99. James wanted a copy of that. I love this Wasp record. So we'll put that aside for James. As James is first tonight. Very nice.
I think Richard is in on the Wang.
All right, cool. And you said Richard is in on the Wang?
I think so.
Phrasing. $35.99 is the price on this one. Half-Speed Master 40th anniversary limited edition marble vinyl of the first Wasp record. If you're interested, I do have another copy as James has grabbed the first one from us. I also have Typo Negative. This is and Donovan, if you want to grab any of these too, you have carte blanche to say, hey, give me that one too. All right, cool. This one's $39.99. This is October Rust from Typo Negative on green and black marble vinyl. That is a 2LP, and it is a gatefold, and it is pretty sexy. All right, so Richard, for the moment, is wanting the Wang Chung. And that is 14, at least if I understood you right, Richard. So there you go. And the Steely Dan, still in the shrink, OG copy in excellent condition, is $29 on that bad boy. So there you go. All right, let's keep going. As men, go ahead.
Typo's gonna go to Paul.
All right, Paul is going to grab the typo negative. Cool. Thank you, Paul. Very nice. Boom. Goes to Paul. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Very nice. And Denise chiding me on my phrasing. All right, cool. What else is in here? Teddy Swims. A lot of people love this record because Lose Control was a really good song, if you remember that song. I've tried everything but therapy, part 1. It is $28.99. This is kind of like one of those sleeper. Is that kind of a sleeper guy? I guess he's maybe like a jelly roll. I guess it would be a poor man's jelly roll, but still, it's a well, maybe not a poor man's jelly roll. Maybe jelly roll is a poor man's Teddy
I
Swims.
was gonna say like Teddy Swims is like a poor man's Chris Stapleton.
Okay,
kinda.
poor man's Chris Stapleton, but still really good as far as Lose Control goes. So, anyways, that's $28.99, and then I also have a copy of Static X on Music on Vinyl. It is $39.99. It is a gatefold, one of the rare gatefolds from our friends in the Netherlands at Music on Vinyl, and this is Wisconsin Death Trip. So there you go. Not too shabby. Actually, I've got a couple copies of that if anybody's interested in that one. I'm going to do a last call on this bad boy they call Wang Chung for Richard because everybody is going to have fun tonight. And I'm going to do a last call on the Asia by Steely Dan at, what is that, 29 on that one. And there you go. And then we'll get the festivities really humping, as they say. What's that? Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be using the... that. So sorry. Well, I'll use it on the next one. I promise. I promise you. And Christy wants a Static X. Very cool. Thank you, Christy. The Wisconsin Death Trip on 94 is literally a death trap on from what? Madison to up to Grand Forks, I guess. Is it Grand Forks? Probably Fargo more.
Mom, do you know if we have any more poison liquid the cat dragged in on the way?
Look what the cat dragged in. It's out of print right now, so we don't. It's been out of print for maybe a year and a half now. I don't know if there's going to be a 40th anniversary coming up next year because it will be the 40th anniversary of Poison. But at the moment, Anna, no, unfortunately, we don't have. We do not have a OG copy of Wasp either, George. But it is Fargo, so Darren confirmed. So I was right. But I do have this copy. So George, I think George wants the Wasp. Very nice. This is one of those bands that I kind of love, but Jen does not appreciate. So like Limp Bizkit and Wasp, she's not a fan. All right, cool.
And T-Rex is going to get the static.
All right, T-Rex going to grab the other Static X that I have. Thank you, T-Rex. Very nice. That is a killer packaging right there from Music on Vinyl. All right, this is Wang Chung, and Richard's going to grab that for 14. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate that. I'm going to put the Steely Dan to the side. You know, there was a day back in the day when Audrey would make fun of all the Steely Dan records we had. And then one day she came in and she's like, we don't have any more. And it was like only like 3 weeks later. We don't have any more Steely Dan. And yeah, it's just one of those things where Steely Dan could go on a run in the store. It's kind of crazy. I think this record is super cool because it's Bryan Adams' first record. So cool. It's a VG++ copy. So it's really early Bryan Adams. But when have you seen this record, right? That is $19. And that is in a VG++ copy. Very nice. There's a little wear on the spine, but the cover presents pretty well. There's a little wear down here on the in the lower left-hand corner as well. But look at that. Young Bryan Adams, who has a new record coming out this year. And he's reconnected with his good friend, Mr. Lang, the producer, and they've written some songs.
And Mark is going to get the Steely Dan.
All right, Mark's going to grab the Steely Dan. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that. And George is in on the Bryan Adams. Very nice. Very nice for 19. All right, let's see if I can find something that's really sexy in here. I don't even know what to do with some of these records because they're so cool. This is Jane's Addiction. It is a 1987 U.S. press Donovan. It is in excellent condition on the vinyl. It's amazing. It is $299. $2. But yeah, so there you go. So you're getting an OG Jane's Addiction. $2.99 is the price on that, but it's in excellent condition. The jacket is pretty tip top. I mean, you can nitpick some stuff as far as like a little wear on the bottom and a little on the spine. But yeah, other than that, and this thing presents really well. If anybody wants to see the insides, let me know. But that is $2.99 if someone is fascinated by that bad boy.
Rebecca's in on the jeans.
All right, and Rebecca's in on the Jane's Addiction. So Rebecca has that for $2.99. Donovan, it's in your court now.
I'm gonna have to pass.
Okay, I figured I'd let you know. Brian Adams right now is with, let's see. Hey, Donna, how you doing tonight? Brian Adams is with George, and John Kaiser was also interested in the Brian Adams. So George has that right now. All right. I guess I could have three things going now. I could have the featured item going, then I could have the Brian Adams thing going here, and then I could pull another record out of the back here and just see what it looks like. Let's do another one. Let's do three of the featured So Choice records at the same time. Why not? Since Denise was so wonderful to bring us the music stand, which actually works out really, really well. I'd probably tip that up a little bit more. Maybe Amanda could adjust that for us. So it's a little more, not as straight up and down, but pretty close. This is, you ready to go?
No, you keep
Okay, cool. This is Alice in Wonderland. It's in excellent condition. It's $19. Yeah, $19. But this is an OG copy. It's got the cutout there. It is a gatefold. And other than just some wear, nobody's written on it, which is so nice. Hard to find these Disney records from back in the day, and kind of, I mean, it's not perfect condition by any means, but it's still pretty nice. $19 if anybody's interested in that one. All right.
I can move the stand, but can you show the label on the Jane's Addiction and we are an option for Adams?
Sure. All right. Brian Adams is at 25 right now with John Franz. Very nice. And Amanda's going to fix the stand there.
Better.
Yep. And then we'll I'll hand this to you and we can show off the label. I guess Donovan's still looking at stuff. Cool. And we'll show you the label and the innards on the Jane's Addiction. All right, more new vinyl. This is everybody's good friend and mine, Mr. Bill Evans with the Bill Evans Trio. Sunday at the Village Vanguard, a classic jazz record. It is an original jazz classic with the Obi, and it is $44.99. Obviously a recent reissue, but the stuff on this is super nice. So it's a generic sleeve, and that is the label there if you want to see the label on the Jane's Addiction. Very nice. Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda. Appreciate it. All right, cool. Let's see what else is in here. I have Sleep Token. I think, was it Andrew? Andrew, I think, was just asking me about Sleep Token, if there's going to be a surprise record coming from these guys. Maybe. This is Take Me Back to Eden. This is on black vinyl. It's $44.99. It is a 2 LP. It is a brand new copy of the band that everybody's kind of, well, a lot of people are into these days, Sleep Token.
Cool.
There you go. So there you go. The Jane's Addiction.
One option.
All right, cool.
And Donna's going to get the Bill Evans Trio.
All right, Donna's going to grab the Bill Evans Trio. All right, cool. Hey, Donna. I guess I already said hello to Donna. Love that record. I love Bill Evans. We had a OG, I forget what record it was from Bill Evans came in, and I was like, I'm going to listen to this because I just started getting into jazz as we opened up the record store, and I'm just like, good God, this is good. Anyway, so you ready to go, Donovan? You're still looking. You can just let me know. You can just say, hey, Goober,
Okay.
I'm ready.
She said I should ask her that I was ready.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
on this, seeing if there's anything I want to jump in.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's see here. So Alice in Wonderland at 19, if anybody's interested. I guess our friend Jeff Lloyd might not be with us tonight. I know he loves the Disney stuff. The Jane's Addictions at 3 1/4 with Rebecca as John Kaiser jumped in on that one. And let's see, where else we at? Brian Adams is at 34, and John Franz is out on the Brian Adams. And I'm not sure if anybody else was in on that. Was John No, it was just John Franz. Okay, so I'm going to do a last call on the Bryan Adams, the first record from Bryan for 34 for George, I think. Yes. Okay, cool. Last call on that one, and I'll do a last call on the Alice in Wonderland, $19 an OG copy, in excellent condition on the vinyl, and the young kids have not written on this, so that's kind of rare these days when it comes to a record that's probably coming up on 60 years old. Yeah, coming up on 70 years old. No, 60 years old. So 65 almost. So there you go. All right, what else we got in here? I have, speaking of legends, this is the Ultimate Sinatra. This is $45.99. We got a lot of requests for Frank Sinatra, so I decided to order some new Sinatra into the store. This is a 2 LP, and it obviously has everything. You ask, does it have the greatest Frank Sinatra song of all time on it? And I will say, yes, it does have the second greatest song, Summer Wind, in my humble opinion. And does it have the greatest song? Where is the greatest song on here? Oh, you're gonna tell me it's not on here.
What song?
It is. It was. Oh, there it is. It was a very good year. Right after "Fly Me to the Moon," I think it was a very good year. It was the greatest Frank Sinatra song of all time. But that's just my opinion. But there's so many good ones. That is $45.99, a brand new copy of that record right there. All right, George is going to grab the Bryan Adams for 34, was it? Thank you, George. Appreciate it. I'm going to put the Alice in Wonderland to the side. Thank you, Alice. We're not going down the rabbit hole just quite yet. And let me grab something else out of here. I have the Flashdance soundtrack. Oh, beautiful. Still in the shrink. That's $14. It's a VG++ copy. What a Feeling, obviously, by Irene Cara. Great song there. And then, let's see here. Maniac, Michael Cimbello. Everybody loves Tommy Boy, right? Maniac. Have either you or Casey seen Tommy Boy?
Yes.
Thank God. You have? Some maniac on the floor. I love Rob Lowe in that movie. Rob Lowe is usually really good in everything he does, except homemade videos. We won't talk about that. But Donovan appreciated that one. So anyways, all right. So Flashdance there. Let's check in on the Janes. John is at 450 on the Jane's Addiction, and Rebecca was in as well on that at the moment still. And Tito was in on the Flashdance. Very nice, Tito. I love that. I love the Irene Cara song, obviously, and I love the Michael Cimbello. They're just fantastic. All right, let me grab another record out of here because why not? Let's grab. They say that Eric Clapton always sells on the show, so let's see if Eric Clapton does still always sell on the show. At least that's what I've been told by my handlers. And they're like, "Don't call us handlers."
I was trying to think if I ever even said that to you.
I don't know. Anyways, this is Wheels of Fire by this is Cream. It's a VG++ copy. It's $19. It is a 2 LP. It is a gatefold. White Room is on here, as you'd expect. Is there anything that jumps out at me as far as, Crossroads is on here as well. So there you go. Cream, Wheels of Fire, OG copy, VG++. The jacket's actually in pretty good condition, pretty damn good condition, since it's obviously an older record. $19 if anybody's interested in that boy. Rebecca is out on the Jane's Addiction. I appreciate the interest there, Rebecca. So that leaves us with John at 450, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. So John is at 450 on the Jane's Addiction. On that one, we'll do a last call on that one shortly. This is the Black Album from Metallica, $34.99. It is remastered in all of its glory. So there you go. That is a 2 LP. And then I've also, speaking of Jelly Roll, there's Jelly Roll. This is $25.99 with his most recent record, which includes I Am Not Okay and Liar. This is a guy that's really it's kind of an inspirational story in so many ways. So he was in prison, got out of prison, is seemingly doing everything right. So hopefully that continues for Jelly Roll. $25.99. That is a brand new copy on that one. I'm going to do a last call on the Jane's Addiction. John Kaiser has that for $450. Thank you, Rebecca, for your interest in that. That is in excellent condition. It's a 1987 U.S. pressing. The jacket is pretty tip-top. It's kind of amazing. Yeah, anyways, we've had some just killer like 90s, 2000 stuff walk into the store here recently, and I'm so excited to be showing it to you. This is Flashdance. I'm going to do a last call for Tito, right?
Yes.
There you go. 0 shows since the last Black album. There you go. Very nice. You love it, Peyton. Admit it. You love it. All right, last call on that one. And then the cream apparently is 19. I'm going to do a last call on that one. That's a VG++ copy there. All right, more vinyl. This is John Coltrane with Blue Train. This is $31.99. Classic record, obviously, with Lee Morgan playing on it as well. Paul Chambers. I've also got Brother Kane. Did this just come out? I swear this just came out. This got reissued. This is Brother Kane with Wish Pool. This is $39.99, and it's on electric yellow vinyl, and had the #1 rock radio hit. I Lie in the Bed I Make. There you go. So little Brother Kane. That's $39.99. Came out on the 7th. Well, just recently. So there you go. A reissue. I don't know if it was ever on vinyl. Maybe it was back in the day. Tito is going to grab the Flashdance. What a feeling, Tito. What a feeling. I don't know. I'm kind of a cheese ball, so sorry about that. And Manuel is going to jump in at the last second on the Cream record at 19. So we'll do a last call for Manuel on that one. And John Franz is going to grab the Jane's Addiction. Oh, sorry. John Franz is like, well, am I? And John Kaiser's like, hey, wait. John Kaiser, sorry, John, is going to grab the Jane's Addiction for $4.50. A beautiful copy of that one. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And yeah, there you go. So what'd you find today, Donovan? Anything cool over there?
All kinds of stuff.
Oh, that's cool. Give me some names.
I've got a Steely Dan.
Oh, Steely Dan. There you go.
Ecstasy. John Cougar.
John Cougar.
Full.
Very nice.
Jack and Diane going.
Yep.
Moody Blues.
Nice. Moody Blues. Cool.
Just to say that it's always good to pick up a Moody Blues album.
Okay.
Stray Cats.
Stray Cats. Rock This Town, baby.
Yeah.
All right.
ATF.
Oh, yeah. These guys.
Their comic song.
Yeah. ATF. That's cool.
It's Hard by The Who.
Ooh,
It's
nice.
front.
Nice.
Sammy Hagar.
Oh, 3-lock box. Yeah, that's cool. 1, 2, 3 lock. Yeah, you're speaking my language there,
Very
buddy.
80s going on.
Yeah.
Jake Giles Band, Freeze Frame.
Beautiful. I love it.
And then Missing Person.
Oh,
Nice.
Missing Persons. Very 80s.
And then Malcolm, before you get started on that picture, we gotta do the cowbell.
Oh, yeah. Cowbell. Sorry. Got the cowbell coming up for John Franz. Here we go. Here comes the cowbell.
John
John Kaiser.
Kaiser.
Sorry. I keep doing that. Sorry, John. All right. Anytime we sell a record for over $100, boom, we get the cowbell. Get the cowbell.
Yes.
We got 2 different cowbells. Somebody sent us a surprise cowbell, but nobody has revealed who sent us the other cowbell. We got the traditional one you'd play on a drum, and then the other one that you'd swing with your hand.
Well, we are in Gilbert, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of a very rural community.
I've been reading a lot about cows in Gilbert.
Paul is gonna get the Brother King.
All right, Paul's going to grab the Brother Kane. Cool. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that. I'll put that to the side there. And Amanda will help Donovan here. And then it was Manuel, I think, that wanted the cream.
Yes.
So we'll put that to the side as well for Manuel. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, buddy boy. And then in the meantime, I need to get to this thing. So this is a 1984 U.S. press of Projects in the Jungle by Pantera. So 3/4 of Pantera is in the band at this point. You cannot find these records on streaming. So this is when Pantera was trying to be a little, let's see, how would you describe it? A little bit more fitting into the sort of Def Leppard, Van Halen world of rock in '84. In fact, if you listen to this record, you hear elements of what Pantera would become, which is super cool. But then on the other side, it's very high and dry from Def Leppard. So it's like a hybrid of like high and dry from Def Leppard meets Pantera. The original, the singer in the band isn't, and I can't remember his name for the life of me for some reason at this point. But who's the singer in Pantera right now, Donovan? You know, I can't remember his name. Anyways, but it's got Dimebag in it, it's got Vinny, and it's got Rex Brown. So that's kind of super cool. Anyways, $2.99 is the price on this one. You can't find it on streaming because it doesn't exist, but it's so cool. Jen and I were actually listening to this, and it's just like, Yeah, you hear the Pantera, what it was going to become, and it's super cool. But there's very definitely early 80s Def Leppard, AC/DC influences in what they were doing at the moment. Anyway, so VG++, 1984 US press. It's $2.99. The jacket is in, once again, pretty damn good condition. I could nitpick, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, I would say that overall, this thing is in beautiful condition. There's a little wear around the edge, but I'm not sure if that's is that intentional? I'm trying to figure that out. But it presents really well. Anyway, so that's Pantera, something that's kind of shocked me when I saw it. And I'm like, oh, there's a whole nother world. I think they had maybe 2 or 3 records before they kind of became the Pantera that everybody knows and loves. So there you go. All right, cool. Thank you, Donovan. I appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you. You have a good evening.
All right, you too.
Good luck.
My best to the missus.
Have
I
a good
will love
one.
it. Bye, guys.
All right, cool.
I'm sorry it logged you.
Oh, no, that's okay. All right, cool. All right, so let me get back into the chat here. I got to jump back in here really. Give me 1 second here, and then appreciate Donovan hanging out for a little bit. It's always cool to see Donovan. He's a music lover. He loves his punk, but he also loves his 80s. He loves his metal. So a fantastic dude. All right, cool. All right, I will continue here. I think there was a BC claim. Was that on?
Brother Kane.
Oh, Brother Kane. That's what that was. That's where we left off. All right, cool. All right, awesome. All right, let me see what else is in here. Let me grab another record. This is the Miami Vice soundtrack. This is still in the shrink. It is a VG Plus copy. It is $14. It still has the hype sticker on there. You Belong to the City. Also, the original TV theme from Jan Hammer. Phil Collins, Chaka Khan, Grandmaster Melly Mel's on it. Tina Turner. So there you go. That is $14 if anybody's interested. And then let me grab another record from the back here. This is James Taylor. This is a really nice copy. That's why I put it in the So Choice. It's only $14, but it's in excellent condition. The jacket's actually pretty damn good. I mean, there's a little bit of ring wear, and there's a little bit of wear overall on it, but it presents really well. It's in such beautiful condition. I wanted to feature that, so that's $14 if anybody's interested.
And then the Pantera is just black vinyl.
Yeah, the Pantera is just black vinyl, just a straight U.S. press from back in 1984 when it was sexy. All right, cool. All right, let me keep going on the new vinyl here. This is Gracie Abrams. This is her recent deluxe version. This is something that a lot of artists are doing now. They're putting out an album, and then 3, 4, 5 months later, sometimes in the case of The Weeknd, they put out a deluxe version of the album. So, but that one is on a cool transparent moon vinyl. This is White Zombie. This is a music on vinyl release. This is $38.99. This is La Sex or Sisto. I have no idea how to say that. What's the big song on here? Oh, Thunder Kiss 65's on here. That's the big one on that record from White Zombie.
Tito's in on Miami.
All right, cool.
And Santiago is in on the James Taylor.
All right, Tito is in on the Miami soundtrack. The Miami Vice soundtrack. Waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6 patiently. And then the James Taylor is at 14 with our friend Santiago. And Robbie is first on the White Zombie, yes?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And I only have one copy of that. And I can see if I can get some more because it looks like that Rebecca might have been interested in it as well. And Tito mentioning Thunder Kiss 65. Yeah, the big song on there. And Greg wants to see the Pantera label. We can do that. That's cool. I'm trying to figure out all the guys. So that's Dimebag there. Let me see. Sorry, I'm looking at the back of the.
It's okay. Can you answer Ricardo's question?
Oh, sure, of course. All right, cool.
I spoke to it for you.
All right, cool. The question is, when will Kid Leroy's first deluxe time be available? I'm not sure on that one. Do you know? Have you heard anything on that one, Amanda? That's maybe your wheelhouse, though. Well, you're younger. That's why I say that.
I don't follow follow the Kid Laroi at all, I can Google it.
Metal Magic, Pantera, Metal Magic Records, Projects in the Jungle. Let's see, 1984, the Yellow Label, all songs written by T. Lee, D. Lance, Rex Rocker, and Vinnie Paul. So it's kind of weird because they all had their kind of original names there. They weren't going by Dimebag or Rex. Rex Brown was going by Rex Rocket, the times. So anyway,
Do you have a pre-order for it on the website?
We might have a pre-order for it on the website. I'm not sure. There you go. So that's the label on that one. Cool. All right, I'm going to do a last call on the. But Christy was also interested in the White Zombie too. But I'm going to do a last call on the.
One sec. Jen is saying that this is purple. It is technically.
Oh, that's right.
It's the darkest purple ever. So
Yeah, it's also
show it.
transparent too on this record. So it's kind of purple. It's maybe hard to see. It's maybe I can catch some light there, but it also is kind of like a transparent purple on the record as well, which is super cool. Thank you, Jen, for reminding me of that.
And then it seems like we have some newcomers, possibly. If you want to explain everything,
Sure, of course.
All the chat.
No, that's cool. Hey, and if you're hanging out with us for the first time, we appreciate it. Unfortunately, we're not shipping to Mexico at the moment, so there's that. Maybe in the future we will, but we don't at the moment, unfortunately, Ricardo. So we can certainly ship to an address in the U.S. So, anyways, that is Project in the Jungle, Pantera, the 1984 album.
Gregory's in on it. Craig is getting a Gracie Abrams.
Cool. So Gregory is in on the Pantera. Very cool, Gregory. And then Gracie Abrams is going to go to Craig. Very nice. Very nice.
And then if you can explain.
And she has a record store day release this year,
She
too.
does, yes.
So that's super cool.
And then can you explain the crates, how to clean?
Sure. So this is the so if you're joining us for the first time, we appreciate you hanging out with us. Amanda is here. Casey's here, smiling away. Very nice, Casey. And then Jen is back at Command HQ, sending messages to Amanda, right? So very nice. So Jen's hanging out with us tonight as well. That's super cool. And yes, I haven't forgotten about Miami Vice and James Taylor. This is the new crate. This is always first come, first serve. The Encore crate right over here. We'll get to a little later. That's always first come, first serve. And then this stuff, we always consider maybe some of it is completely unique, a la Pantera. And then sometimes like a James Taylor that's just in such exquisite condition, we'll put in the So Choice, so it gives multiple people a chance to claim it. So if that makes sense, that's cool. All right, cool. Let me let me find what am I looking for? Let's see here. Let me fly back up. So I'm going to do a last call on the Miami Vice for Tito, last call for Santiago on the James Taylor, Sweet Dreams and Flying Machines, indeed. And the Kid Laroi, the First Time Deluxe LP, is on the website. It comes out on June 27th. That's a great date. 2025. So very nice. All right, cool. Miami Vice is going to go to our friend, and that friend is Tito. Thank you, Tito. Appreciate it. And James Taylor is going to go to our friend, Santiago. Appreciate it, Santiago. And then I'm going to do a last call on the Pantera. The super cool 1984 pressing. This is kind of a translucent purple if you hold it up to the lights, a bright light, and it's before Pantera was Pantera. It's not on streaming, but yeah, it's super cool. Anyways, and Gregory has that for $2.99, so we're in a last call on that one. Cool. We get all caught up, Amanda? We good?
I'm pretty sure we're all caught up.
All right, cool. I'm going to take a swig of water, and we'll keep rocking. All right, let me grab another record out of here. This is David Lee Roth. Nice. This is Crazy from the Heat. It's a VG Plus copy. It is $19. So there you go. The original California Girls, Just a Gigolo, Coconut Grove, and Easy Street as well. From Diamond Dave, they call him, who is actually going to play a gig this year at the M3 Festival in Maryland. I think in May. So that should be fun, potentially. All right, more new vinyl. Let's keep rocking. This Cool. Tito is in on the David Lee Roth. Thank you, Tito. This is a day to remember. This is Homesick. It is $29.99. There you go. What's the best song on this record, Casey? Because Casey is a day to remember fan. If it means a lot to you, which is right there, last song on the album, number 12. So there you go. That is, and they announced a surprise album yesterday, which comes out on Friday. Is that awesome or what? I don't know. I think it's awesome. All right. What else do I got in here? I have Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell. This vinyl is in excellent condition. It's an OG copy. There's a little ring wear, but still not too shabby. So probably one of the nicer copies I've seen of this record. It's $29 for an OG Bat Out of Hell if anybody's interested in that one. All right. Have I done a last call on the
Pantera? Yeah.
I did do a last call on that. All right, cool. So I'm not going to make you wait any longer, Gregory. That is Pantera, and that is going to our friend Gregory for $2.99. Projects in the Jungle. I think you're going to have a cool time listening to it. They look a little, they look very early 80s, right? So there you go. Oh, there's the guys. Terrence Lee, Dimebag Darrell, Rex Rocket, or Rex Rocker, which is obviously Rex Brown, and then Vinnie Paul. Well, Vincent Paul, he actually goes by here. So there you go. So 3/4 of Pantera on that one. Cool, Gregory. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, cowbell, I guess. Let's do the old school cowbell in honor of Pantera old school here. So Amanda's gonna rock the cowbell. She's wearing the Eras Tour shirt. Very nice. Hit it. Nice.
No, I do like that cowbell.
It has a nice soft way about it.
Yeah, the tone is nice.
Yeah, good tone. If you're a tone chaser, like a good Eddie Van Halen riff master, then boom, you got it going on, baby. It will join my OG Cowboys from Hell. That is pretty sweet. All right, let me grab another record out of here. This is Bon Jovi. This is the 1986 Japanese press. In excellent condition. It has the obi intact. The cover is pretty top notch. This is obviously the cover that was originally going to be on the album. John did not like the pink, but it was actually already gone to press, I think, in France and in Japan. It is $139 if you're interested in the Bon Jovi Japanese press of Slippery When Wet. And we find out, it doesn't say it on this one. I think on some versions, it'll show us the little kind of the opening before Let It Rock starts is called Pink Flamingos, apparently. So I learned that from a Japanese press. Maybe it was from the inside or something, but there you go. So that is $139, excellent condition, 1986 pressing of Slippery When Wet. All right, I'm going to do a last call on the David Lee. Well, I'm not going to do a last call because Darren is in on the David Lee Roth at 22. Thank you, Darren. I am going to do a last call on the Meatloaf, Schmeatloaf, double Meatloaf. I love Meatloaf. That is $29, and that is an OG copy on that one. John is in on the Bon Jovi at $139. All right, cool. Thank you, John. So I got the last 4 copies that I think any distributor had of 7 Mary 3. This is on black and clear marble vinyl. This is limited to 1,000. This is $42.99. What number is this? 957. So we're getting up there on the high numbers there. So limited to 1,000. I've actually got 4 copies of that. If anybody's interested, they've been selling really fast on our website. We're sold out actually on the website. Had a lot of people throughout the country who maybe don't watch the show. We need to tell them more about the show, I guess. Been buying it, but if you want a copy there, it's you got first access to the 7 Mary 3, which of course has Cumbersome on it, among others. And then one more new vinyl. This is kind of oversized. That's interesting. This is Chet Baker Sings on Craft Recordings. This is $32.99. There you go. It is definitely oversized. It like sticks up like maybe a 1/4 of an inch higher than a traditional record. So that's kind of cool.
What an option for Bon Jovi. Tito's out on the David Lee Roth.
All right, Tito is out on the Diamond Dave. Thank you, Tito. Jason wants a 7 Mary 3. All right, let me grab that for Jason. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate it. And then let's see, where are we at? Okay, I was laughing at Tito's ha ha ha. Very nice. And then let's see, Tito out on David, and that leaves just Darren, right?
Yep,
at 22. All right, so I'll do a last call on the David Lee Roth for Darren at 22. Thank you, Tito, for your interest in that. And then Darren jumped in on the Bon Jovi at 145, and John's in at 150 now on the Bon Jovi. I'm going to put Meatloaf to the side. Come on, Meatloaf. Fight Club, everybody. Come on. You know, that's a movie that I haven't seen in a long time. I need to make some time in February to watch Fight Club because nothing says Valentine's Day, February, like Fight Club. Have you ever seen Fight Club, Amanda?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I mean, it's definitely a guy movie.
It is a guy movie.
So,
It's definitely a guy movie. It's a fun movie though. I like it when Edward Norton beats himself up in the guy's office and stuff. And then I love the sadness of Meatloaf in that movie because he's fantastic. All right, David Lee Roth is going to go to our friend Darren. Thank you, appreciate that. Thank you, Darren. His name was Robert Paulson. Oh, that's right. There you go. Actually, yeah, Gregory's doing a line from the movie. I remember the line. Very nice, Gregory. We got to get Richard Giuliano to come back. I know Richard's been kind of hiding out because he is like, he basically, for all intents and purposes, he needs to control his fix, so to speak, he told me. But he's been like ordering new vinyl. Like he ordered the Rush box set that's coming out. And then there's some other stuff that he's, but yeah, Richard was stone cold like you, Gregory, on all these references, which is always fantastic. So, all right, cool. Let me grab another record out of here. This is The Ghost of Mars, John Carpenter. This is a 2021 Record Store Day release on red translucent vinyl with black smoke. And it is $19 if you're interested in that one, a little John Carpenter action. One of John Carpenter's most underrated movies that I would recommend is Prince of Darkness with Donald Pleasance in it. And one of the guys from Simon and Simon, not the guy with the blonde hair from Simon and Simon. So that's actually a really good movie. I think it's a really good movie. So
Darren's out on Bon Jovi.
all right, Darren is out on the Bon Jovi. That leaves John at 150 on the Slippery. So right now, John has that for 150. Hector is in. Hey, Hector, good to see you. On the Ghost of Mars. And then let me pull this Deep Purple record. Why not? This is Deepest Purple, the very best of Deep Purple. It is $24. It is a VG++. I can honestly say I've never seen this. So this is like, so this is still good purple. There's no Perfect Strangers or Knocking at Your Back Door on here, but you're getting Black Knight, Speed King, Fireball, Strange Kind of Woman, Child in Time, Woman from Tokyo, Highway Star, doesn't get any better than that. Well, maybe it does. Space Trucking, Burn, Stormbringer, Demon's Eye, and then arguably one of the greatest riffs of all time, Smoke on the Water, which I learned as my first riff on the guitar. Did you play guitar at all? I know you play drums.
I've always wanted to learn, but I never had the time.
Casey, have you ever played guitar at all?
No.
Okay, so there you go.
Guitar Hero.
Well, Guitar Hero, there you go.
Yes.
Rock Band, Guitar Hero. What was better?
Guitar Hero. I was a rock band girl, but
Yeah.
that's just because I had more rock band games than I had Guitar
That's true.
Hero.
I liked Rock Band, but I also love Guitar Hero. Jen and I used to play Guitar Hero together. She'd slap me the bass, and I'd shred, basically. Very much, very much. Alice Cooper was in Prince of... Yeah, that's right. Alice Cooper was in Prince of Darkness. Yes. And Katie said that as well. That is it's a very dark movie. Especially at the end with the mirror and stuff. It's just like, ugh, it creeps me out, but I love it. I love it. Guitar Hero had Smoke on the Water. That's cool. All right, I'm going to do a last call on the Bon Jovi for our friend John Kaiser. He has that for 150 right now. Japanese press from 1986. This is Ghost of Mars by John Carpenter. And right now, let's see, Hector was in on that one, so Hector has that. I'll do a last call on that one as well for Hector at 19. Cool, cool. All right, more new vinyl. This is Limp Bizkit, baby. Time to break stuff. $41.99. A young lady came into the store last Friday and said, "Do you have any Limp Bizkit?" We had just sold out of Limp Bizkit. And she's like, "My son is in his rock phase." And I'm like, good. He better be in his rock phase. That's awesome. Enough of the pop music. Enough of the hip hop. We need to bring rock back to the charts, man. Casey would agree with me, wouldn't you? Exactly. Boom, 100%. Amanda, you like your 90s and 2000s rock, so you're cool there.
I'm like, I like everything.
No, I know you do. I know you do. I wasn't saying you didn't. I was just saying that.
Greta's one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, Greta Van Fleet. Yeah, that's cool. Anyway, so she was looking for her son. Her son wanted Creed, and she wanted Limp Bizkit. So I thought, well, there you go. Well, we got Limp Bizkit back in stock. This is Billie Holiday, the great Billie Holiday, $23.99. That is Lady in Satin. There you go. Very nice for Billie Holiday. And then also, we got the other White Zombie record. This is Astro Creep 2000. It is $38.99. And this one has, what is it, More Human Than Human on it, right? Yes. Where is More Human Than Human? There it is. There it is. I see it. Two great records from White Zombie there. So there you go. All right. Bon Jovi is going to go. Yeah, there you go, Adam. I concur indubitably. You know, Jen loves that Journey game from back in the day, Brock. That's a great reference. There you go. So. All right, cool. Bon Jovi is going to go to our friend John Kaiser. Thank you, John. John, going to get another cowbell tonight. Very cool.
And the White Zombie is going to go to Christy.
So Christy was first on the White Zombie. I'll see if I can get some more copies in on that one for Hector and Robbie, potentially on that one. Craig. Oh, that's cold. I heard Alpine Valley this year. If anybody wants to make the drive up, Rebecca is doing a double bill of Nickelback and Creed, two of the most, I guess, hated bands. But I love Nickelback and Creed. I got no problems with both those bands. Hey, they were playing rock music when pop music was taken over in the early 2000s. So that's cool. All right, John. Cool. Thank you for the Bon Jovi. Here we go. Very nice. A little more cowbell. More cowbell, a la our friend Pitfall on the Atari 2600. I think I had that. That was great. All right, let's see where we're at with this bad boy. This is going to our friend Hector. Thank you, Hector. Hector's going to grab Ghosts of Mars. We still got Nirvana to come tonight. I've got, that's Slipknot, which is so cool. Cinderella, and then other good stuff in the show choice. This is Deepest Purple. I'll do a last call on that. $24. It's the greatest hits. It is basically the good stuff until they get to Perfect Strangers. Perfect Strangers not on here. You got Richie Blackmore, John Lord. You got Roger Glover. You got Ian Gillan, Ian Pace, and then you also get a little David Coverdale and Glenn Hughes. So there you go. Last call on that one. That's 24. Let's pull the Nirvana. So this is a 1994 European press of Unplugged. It is $199. It has the hype sticker, but it is attached to the album cover. They did that in Europe for some reason. So it's a 1994 pressing. U.S. presses probably go for about $500 if you want a decent copy. So as a point of reference, so this is a European press from 1994. So there you go. But it is an OG copy. I like the texture I can feel the texture of the jacket on it. So going back to 1994, VG++, European copy, European or probably UK, I'm guessing, $199, or maybe the Netherlands if we got lucky on that one, because the Netherlands always did incredibly great pressings and still do with the music on vinyl. All right, cool. And then let me grab another record out of here. This is Van Halen, still in the shrink. That is 5150, baby. That is $29. It's 5150 time in New Haven, Connecticut. What's the Best of Both Worlds? Why Can't This Be Love? This is a club copy. So some people love the club copies. Oh, you can tell the club copy because it's still in the shrink, but it doesn't have a hype sticker. The club copies, they never put hype stickers on because they were just shipping them to you when you bought your 12 records and tapes for $1. That is $29 if anybody's interested, and it's a VG++ copy. I'm going to put purple to the side. Thank you very much. We'll put that to the side. All right, Hector is in on the Van Halen. Cool on the Van Halen. And then let me let's grab this record. Sinatra at the Sands. Nice. With Count Basie and his orchestra. Arranged and conducted by Quincy Jones. This is $45.99. It is Sinatra at the Sands. Come fly with me. Fly me to the moon. I'm just going over the stuff that are the big hits. I've Got You Under My Skin. The Basie instrumental. Let's see. It was a very good year. Angel Eyes, My Kind of Town, etc. That is a gatefold. That's nice packaging on that one. That's super cool. All right, what else? Oh, speaking of Creed, there you go. It's a 2 LP. It is the 25th anniversary of Human Clay. on what is this? A gray smoke vinyl. And it is a gatefold, a 2LP, and it is $39.99. I love this record when it came out. The deep cuts on this record are really good. I would say Faceless Man is a really great song. Say I, Beautiful is great. Never Die is great. I'm going deep cuts here. And then, of course, the big hits, What If, With Arms Wide Open, Higher, Are You Ready? So there you go. All right, Manuel's going to grab the Creed. Thank you, Manuel. Appreciate it. All right, Michael was also interested in the Van Halen, but right now that is with our friend Hector at the moment. So Hector has that for 24 or 29, sorry. That's the price on the Van Halen. The Nirvana is a 1994 OG that was pressed in Europe back in the day. An official copy, and it's $199. Has the hype sticker. What does the hype sticker say? It's $199, unplugged in New York. The hype sticker says all 14 songs for MTV's Unplugged, including 2 tracks not featured in the original broadcast. There you go. They don't actually tell me which 2 tracks, but I'm guessing maybe, I don't know. They don't really tell me. But The Man Who Sold the World is on here. And in my mind, come on, it needs to be, because that was such a great version of that. All right, more new vinyl. This is Slipknot. Speaking of Slipknot, I got Slipknot coming up, an OG copy. This is not an OG copy. This is on Violet Double Vinyl. It is volume 3, and it is $33.99. It is a gatefold, and it feels like a 2LP to me. And then we've also got little John Coltrane, Love Supreme, $34.99 for the classic record by Mr. John Coltrane. And then why not finish it off with a little Chapel Rowan? And that is the album that sells like hotcakes. She's, I guess, the hottest thing going right now in music. And it is $39.99. The Rise and the Fall of a Midwest Princess, the Pop Star Edition. Cool? Cool.
Or an option for Van Halen.
I said 24, huh? Okay, cool. All right, so we're at 25 now. Then sorry if I said 24. I meant to say 29, but we'll just go. Hello, hello. We're still here. All right, so Van Halen's at 30 with Michael Hanby. Yeah, CenturyLink. Oh no, not CenturyLink. Hopefully, the little gremlins in the fiber optic cables or in the dial-up modem don't get us anymore. All right, cool. Let me grab another record out of here. This is Boston, the first record. This is $14. It is a VG++ copy in nice shape on this one, and this is an OG copy. So there you go. It is a greatest hits record in my humble opinion. More Than a Feeling, Peace of Mind, or Peace of Mind, rather, not well, that is Peace of Mind. Foreplay, long time. Foreplay is so good. Rock and Roll Band, Smokin', such a great song. Hitch a Ride, Something About You, and Let Me Take You Home Tonight.
Boston and Van Halen's at 32.
All right, Hector's at 32 on the 5150. And that Boston, Denise is in on the Boston at 14. And then I'm going to do a last call on the Nirvana. That is a VG++ 1994 pressing out of Europe from back in the day. It has the hype sticker that came with the record. It is on top of the jacket, as the Europeans tended to do that in the 80s and the 90s. They like to put their stickers when they produce those records, and then at least in 94. Just put it on the record there. All right, let me recap this new vinyl crate really quick. And John is in on Nirvana. And we'll do a last call for John on Nirvana. And Van Halen is at 35 with Hector. Let me recap this crate. That is Chapel Rowan. Am I getting that right now? I finally learned how to say her name.
Sometimes
A Love Supreme by Mr. John Coltrane. Slipknot. That is the Subliminal Verses, Volume 3. That is Sinatra at the Sands. This looks really nice. I love Sinatra.
Did you say that the Slipknot's on violet vinyl?
It is on violet vinyl. Lady in Satin by Billie Holiday. Limp Bizkit. Chet Baker. It Could Happen to You. Got some jazz restocks here. 7 Mary 3. Got a couple more copies of that. The last 3 before that's out of print. Let's see. That is A Day to Remember. $29.99 with Homesick. Gracie Abrams Deluxe Moonlight Edition, or on transparent moonlight vinyl. That is John Coltrane, Blue Train, Jelly Roll, the Black Album from Metallica, more Sinatra, Ultimate Sinatra, Sleep Token, great record from Sleep Token, and then finally Teddy Swims on that one. Cool, cool. All right, let's see where we're at with Van Halen. Van Halen's at 38 with Hector. I'm going to put that over here just for the moment, and then the Boston is still, I think, at 14 with Denise on that. A really nice copy, VG++. The jacket looks pretty damn good, I gotta say. On that one.
And Addison wants a 7 Mary 3.
And Addison wants a 7 Mary 3. All right, cool. Thank you, Addison. Let me grab one for you. I will grab the middle one, and that one is number 958. Very nice. Cool. Thank you, Addison. All right, and then I think I did a last call on the Nirvana, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah, because I was already in the last call. So John is going to pick up the Nirvana. So John is on everybody's list of, well, there's a lot of people here that have a lot of great collections, whether it's Tito, whether it's John, whether it's Rebecca, whether it's George, whether it's Martin, whether it's Jen and I, whether it's Amanda. I know Amanda's got a killer collection.
Yeah.
And Casey kind of just started her collection, but it's getting going. So John's going to pick up the Nirvana. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. I should. Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, cool. Thank you. All right, so more cowbell for John. Very nice. Denise, James has jumped in on the Boston, and Denise is at 18 now on the Boston. And Hector is out on the Van Halen. So that leaves us with, who's on the Van Halen? That means Michael Hamby has the Van Halen for 40. All right, cool. So we'll do a last call on the Van Halen 5150 for 40 for Michael Hamby.
And then Stephen is going to get a 7 Mary 3.
All right, cool. Stephen wants a 7 Mary 3, so I have one left of the 7 Mary 3s. Thank you, Stephen. Appreciate it. All right, let's get to another super cool record. This is Slipknot. You would have never guessed that this record was pressed in Japan in the year 2000. It was pressed. It is a VG++ copy, Japanese pressing. There is no obi. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the obi with it, but it's in beautiful condition. A Japanese press of Slipknot's first record. It is $199, and yeah, I can't say anything more wonderful about that record. I was honestly surprised. I was like, in 2000 they pressed the Slipknot record in Japan. Sure enough, that's super cool. So there you go, Slipknot from the year 2000, a VG++ copy.
And then the Sinatra, the Sands, is that the one that Robbie's looking for?
Is it the one Robbie's looking for?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is this the one you're looking for, Robbie? Sinatra.
If you look at Robbie's comment, he says, I want Mark Tremonti's Sinatra album.
Oh yeah, Mark Tremonti is in Creed,
Ah.
and Mark Tremonti does he's got like four bands. He's got Alter Bridge, he's got Tremonti, and he's got Creed, and then he also does a solo career where he sings Sinatra songs and he puts out albums.
That's so cool.
I know, it's super cool. So yeah, there you go. Very nice.
Okay, so then never might be doing.
All right, Michael Hanby is going to grab the Van Halen. Thank you, Michael. That goes to Michael for 40. Appreciate it. Great record. Waited so long for that record in the summer of, well, through 1985 into 1986. That was fantastic. I'm guessing maybe we'll get a 40th anniversary edition next year. We'll see. I know Sammy Hagar has said that Balance is going to be the next Sammy record to come out from Van Halen. So hopefully we'll get an announcement on that pretty soon. So there you go. Cool. We good? Oh, okay. Yeah, we're switching crates. Thank you. We're going to the Encore crate tonight. Thank you. I got it. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Amanda.
No problem.
All right. If you're joining us late, we did have the Alice in Wonderland from 1962. This is in excellent condition. The jacket is in amazing condition. It is a gatefold. We also had Bat Out of Hell by Meatloaf for $29. That is in excellent condition as well. That is an OG copy. A little ring wear, but not much. And then the Deepest Purple, the very best of purple for $24. That is a VG++ copy on that one. All right, cool. All right, Boston. Let's see. Denise was at 18. I think that's it.
Yes.
There you go. And Christy says, you're killing me with that Slipknot album. I've seen them 19 times. Stupid adulting. Well, there you go. Well, anybody that's seen Slipknot 19 times should have a Japanese press of the debut, shouldn't they, Christy? Just saying. All right, let me grab another record out of here. This is Stevie Nicks. This is Belladonna. This is $19, a VG++ copy of her classic record. Jennifer was just listening to our almost complete collection of Stevie Nicks, and I gotta say, yeah, this record is tight. She was playing it the other day, and I'm like, damn, that's a great record. I know a lot of people love Fleetwood Mac. I'm gonna say it. Stevie Nicks greater than Fleetwood Mac. Oh, Amanda agrees too. So
Sometimes. And I love Fleetwood so much.
there you go. All right, cool. All right, this is the encore crate. Let's this is first come, first serve. This is Supertramp. Even the quietest moments in excellent condition. That is $14 for a little Supertramp. We've also got Journey. That is what album from Journey is this? This is in excellent condition. Little ring wear, a little wear along the spine, but this is a little wear on the back there. I see. But this is 24. And what record is this by Journey? Infinity. To Infinity and Beyond. So there you go. That one. Mark wants the Supertramp. Cool, Mark. Thank you. Appreciate it. And then Boston. Where did we leave off on Boston? I need to check it on Boston. Denise was at 18. I'm going to do a last call for Denise on the Boston record for 18. I know James was interested in that one as well. But we're on a last call on that. The Japanese pressing of Slipknot from 2000. 25 years ago. I guess that's 25. That album's 25 years old now. Wow. That is one. I guess they're eligible for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm sure those stuffed shirts at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Actually, not stuffed shirts probably, but hemp shirts or whatever. Never going to put Slipknot in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But whether it's stuffed or hemp, boys, Corey, you ain't getting in. You ain't getting in, even though you deserve it. So there you go.
And Santiago is going to have Journey.
All right, Santiago's going to grab the Journey. Thank you, Santiago. And then one more record, then we'll sell the Boston record to Denise, unless James has jumped back in. This is, I never know. This is in excellent condition. It's $14. Do you know what this is? I should probably look at the spine here. This is Romantic Warrior, Return to Forever. Is that? I don't know those guys. Anyways, it's $14 if anybody's interested. It's a really nice copy.
The album cover art is super cool.
Yeah, the album cover is super cool. So there you go. All right, Denise is going to pick up the Boston record. Thank you. There you go. And Christy is in. Christy, all right, Christy is in on the Slipknot at $199. So Christy, I'm going to do a last call for you right now, and there you go. We'll do a last call quickly for you on the Slipknot Japanese press from 2000. So there you go.
John is in on the Steve.
And Sean actually mentioned, yeah, they haven't put an Iron Maiden. I mean, come on. I mean, Maiden not in? That's just disgusting. Did you see that Bruce Dickinson got up with Pantera and did, I think, Walk the other day in Europe? And I'm just like, that's so... all right, cool. And I guess Santiago has that. So that's still available if anybody is interested. I'm going to do a last call on the Stevie Nicks at 19 on the Belladonna. Nice copy on this one. That is a VG++ copy
For John, right?
for who?
John.
Oh, John. Okay, sorry, John. No, John was in on the Stevie Nicks. I missed that. Sorry, John. No last call. Come on. All right. Christy is going to grab the Slipknot. Very nice. I almost said Slipmat, and I had to pause there for a second. Did I say Slipmat? I'm thinking, no, I said Slipknot. So Christy is going to grab this super cool Japanese press. It doesn't have the obi, but other than that, man, it's super cool for $199. Christy, boom. Congratulations. You have a Japanese Grail of epic proportions. And as a Slipknot fan, I know Corey, mother bleeping Taylor would be proud of you tonight. All right, cool. Give me some cowbell. Give me some Slipknot cowbell. Maybe Casey should do that because Casey is a Slipknot fan, right? You want to do the cowbell? No disrespect to Amanda. Amanda does a killer cowbell, but
It's not like I'm the percussionist.
we got to give Casey a little love. All right, here it comes. Nice. Thank you, Casey. Thank you, Christy. Super cool. All right. Another banger to put on the board tonight. This is Heartbreak Station by the great Cinderella. It is a European press from 1990. I don't know if it's UK or Netherlands or, well, it's probably the UK or the Netherlands. And it's $69. It is Heartbreak Station. It is a VG++ copy. The jacket is in really nice condition, I gotta say. Yeah, this is pretty good. And this record is not in print at the moment. We can get Night Songs. We can get Long Cold Winter. We can even get Still Climbing. This record not in print. More Things Change. And I don't know. I look at this track list on this record and the way these guys were grooving, Tom Kiefer and company were grooving, and I'm just like, this may be their best record, though. Long Cold Winter is certainly awesome as well. More Things Change. The more they stay the same. Shelter Me, Heartbreak Station's on here. There's probably something I'm missing there as well. So that is $69 if anybody's interested in a little Cinderella. And Darren was first on that, and Sean is also interested in the okay, cool. On the Cinderella on that one. Cool. Can I see the Cinderella label? Sure. And Herver's also interested in the Cinderella. All right, I'm going to put Stevie Nicks to the side. Stevie, I think you're the greatest, but oh, that's right. What am I saying? Oh my God, John, I'm so sorry. I'm having a meltdown here. I'm taking crazy pills. There's too much cowbell in my ears tonight. Ding, 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 ding. It's all rattling around. So anyway, so John is going to grab the Stevie Nicks for 19. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Yeah, Jesse, the Slipknot actually just sold a moment ago to our friend Christy. So there you go. John gives me the G's. Come on, John. It's senility setting and potentially, or God forbid, dementia. Nobody wants that. So there you go. And T-Rex coming in with a bang with a Cinda Effenrella, baby. Exactly. T-Rex is our resident expert on Cinderella and the Misfits. Oh, speaking of that, I did get those on Tuesday night next week. I have Danzig 1 and Danzig 2 coming up. Ooh, and I just heard, was it Black Summer on the way into the store today? That 5-foot man can really belt a song, man. Gotta love Glenn Danzig. All right, cool. Darren is at 80 on the Cinderella, and Mark White wants the Infinity to Infinity and Beyond. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that.
Are you going to show the label on Cinderella?
Yeah, I can. Sorry, you were waiting probably for me, and you were gonna. All right, let me show the label on the Cinderella. All right, let me grab another record out of here. This is ZZ Top, Eliminator, classic record. It is an old school version from 19. There's a little bit of a small little crease in the lower left-hand corner, like somebody grabbed it with their thumb and went yoink. But it's you hardly notice it, but I'm pointing it out. You notice it more on the back than the front. It is $19 VG++ copy from 83. So that record sold well into 1984 as well. That is the label. It doesn't obviously have the original sleeve, but the label is, I'm trying to see the label on this. It's got that crazy flying saucers or something. Oh, it's Vertigo. Oh, that's cool. Vertigo, baby. Mercury Polygram and Vertigo out of the UK. So there you go. Very nice. Paul is out on the Cinderella. ZZ Top is 19. I'm going to keep going on this stuff. This is Pretzel Logic. Didn't our friend Donovan just pick up Pretzel Logic? I think he did. Another copy. This is a VG++ copy. It is a gatefold, and it is $24. Thank you, Amanda. Appreciate that. All right, I'm going to put the Heartbreak Station back up here. And where are we with the Heartbreak Station?
Darren has it for 80.
All right, Darren has the for 80 right now. Okay, and then Herver was also interested in that one as well. The Cinderella doesn't have the inner. I don't think, did it have an inner sleeve or was it just that one?
I didn't. I saw something else.
Let me see. There might have been an inner sleeve, and there might just have been an additional sleeve. We'll check, Herbert. Let me check that really quick. Or Amanda's going to check that for us. Thank you, Amanda. This is the Led Zeppelin record. I think this in through the outdoor.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Thank you. That is $29. Oh, it does have the inner sleeve too. It just isn't another sleeve that protects it. So very nice. Oh, this inner sleeve's in nice condition too. Really nice condition. So thank you, Amanda. That is $29. It is in through the outdoor. This is, let's see. Sandy wrote me some notes here. A 1979. This is the E sleeve. If you're interested, the red chair, I guess you could say, version of In Through the Outdoor for $29. If anybody's interested in that. A bad boy. A bad boy. Bad boys. They make you feel so good, Amanda.
Oh yeah.
Who sings that song? Bad, is that Gloria Estefan? Bad boys.
Bad boys.
Oh yeah, that's the cops theme. That's a great song too.
That's the only thing I can think of with Bad Boys, though.
Bad boys, man, bad boys. Is that Gloria Estefan? I don't know. All right, ZZ Top is at 19. If anybody's interested in an OG copy from 83, maybe 84, since that record was selling well into 84, it is $19. And then the Led Zeppelin, in excellent condition, the E cover, the red chair cover of In Through the Outdoors, $29. And then Gregory is at 90 on the Cinderella. This is the Little River Band. And they have disrobed slightly. At least a couple of the guys have. And it is $14. And this is in excellent condition. This is a nice copy of this record. There you go. Little River Band, $14. Michael McDonald, that is $14 as well. Excellent condition on this one. I like to sell good stuff, and thank God we get good stuff into the show, into the store and into the show. So that's always awesome.
An option for ZZ.
All right, ZZ. Got some people jumping in there. Nasty Boys. Wait, is that? Oh, yeah, it is Gloria Estefan. Oh, it's
know that song. That's Janet.
no, that's Janet Jackson. Bad boys. They make you feel so good. I don't know. It's something like that. This is Spyro Gyra. This is $9. Still in the shrink with the hype sticker. Somebody bought this at Tower Records back in, I don't know. Let's try to figure this out. Yep. Print's too small. 1987. So there you go. $9 on that one. Led Zeppelin. I'll do a last call on the Led Zeppelin at 29, and I saw that our friend Darren dropped a C-note a la Bud Fox in the not Wolf of Wall Street, just Wall Street. But now Gregory's in at 110 on the Cinderella.
And Donna was first for the Spyro.
All right, Donna first on the Spyro. Thank you, Donna. Appreciate that. All right, cool. And then the ZZ Top is at 22 with our friend Peyton. Very nice. And also, our friend Travis is interested in that one as well. So very cool. All right. And I'm on the last call on the Zeppelin. All right. This is Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. Night Moves. $14 a VG++ copy. There you go. Very nice. I also have Genesis. That is $14 in excellent condition. That is still in the shrink. That's his Abacab. I saw that No Jacket Required just celebrated its 40th birthday yesterday, from speaking of Phil Collins. And then this is Reg Strikes Back, Elton John, still in the shrink. It is a gatefold. It is $14. It is in excellent condition. That's a really nice copy of this. Do I know any of the songs on this Elton John record? I don't know. I probably do, but I just don't know Elton John as well as I should.
Jason is in on the Zeppelin.
All right, Jason is in on the Zeppelin at the last minute. So I'm going to do a last call for Jason on the Zeppelin. Really nice copy of this one. The E cover, red chair at 29. And
Cinderella, and the Elton is going to go to Donna.
all right, Elton is going to grab the I can't talk. Donna's going to grab. Sorry, Donna. It's the cold weather in Texas that has affected me here in Arizona, even though it was 80 degrees there. My niece is in just outside of Austin, and she's like, It's so cold in Texas. After they lived 4 years in Alaska.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I think Alaska might be a little colder.
I said, I thought, buck up, young Padawan. So, anyways, there you go.
How much was the Genesis?
The Genesis was 14, still in the shrink on that bad boy. Super Saver Series. I never knew what that meant. Oh, well, somebody probably does. Denise, do you know what the Super Saver Series meant? Or Ivor? Lionel Richie, this is $9 in excellent condition. Nice copy of that one. You Are is on there. You Are the Sun. This is Pablo Cruz. What is that? Port of the Game? What? Is that Port of the Game? Is that what it's called? That's an odd name for. I can't read that. You have wonderful eyes. I cannot see that.
Yep, Port of the Game.
Port of the Game.
Part of the
Oh,
game.
part of the game. And that is two turtles playing ping pong. Of course. Why wouldn't they be playing ping pong? I know, it is fantastic. That's $9. It's in excellent condition. So a really nice copy there.
Denise thinks it was a budget price line.
Oh, budget price. Okay, cool.
And then Gregory is out. That just leaves Darren, and Marty is going to grab the Genesis.
All right, Marty's going to grab the Genesis. Thank you, Marty. Very nice. And then Gregory's out on the Cinderella. Thank you, Gregory, for your interest. That leaves our friend Darren in at 135. So I'm going to do a last call on the Cinderella at 135. We have some more killer stuff coming up tomorrow night. It was the Strokes, the Naughty cover from England, an original pressing of that. We have $3 Bill Y'all from our friends in the U.S. press of that, from our friends in Limp Bizkit. We have Bush 16 Stone original pressing in the U.S. Damn! And then there's a couple more that I'm forgetting, but anyway, so a Queensryche. All right.
Bob Seger's going to Darren, and Tito's going to grab the Lionel.
All right. Darren's going to grab the Bob Seger, and Tito's going to grab the Lionel. Where's Lionel? I think he was right there. There you go. Very nice. And then I am in a last call, so we'll just go ahead and get our friend Darren the Cinderella. Thank you, Darren. Appreciate it. That goes to Darren for 135. Nice looking copy of that one. Thank you, sir. We'll get you a cowbell in just a second. I'm going to check in on the ZZ Top because Peyton is out now, I see. Travis is at 26, I see. So I'm going to do a last call for Travis on the ZZ Top at 26. And here comes the cowbell. Our percussionist extraordinaire, rocking the cowbell. Did you ever have a cowbell on any of your kits or?
Yeah, but it was like one of these that you can just like easily hook on and off your kit.
Right, of course, yep. You were like a little Tommy Lee. Dun, 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 dun.
One time I put a triangle on my kit. That was fun.
A triangle.
Yeah.
Bad Boy sung by Lisa M. I don't know. Maybe. I remember that song. I'll take your word for it. I think I did a last call like a half an hour ago. Sorry about that. On the Led Zeppelin. And that's going to go to Jason. Thank you, Jason, for your patience there. I appreciate it. And then Travis is going to grab the ZZ Top. Very, very cool. Thank you. All right, cool. And let's see. Have a great night, everybody. Yeah, Christy, thanks. Very nice. Congratulations on the on that bad boy. Speaking of bad boys, called Slipknot. All right, what else do I got in here? I have Terrence Trent D'Arby introducing the hardline, according to Terrence Trent D'Arby. That is a VG++ copy. It has, is this a European press? I think this is a European press, which I think Terrence is from. It doesn't actually go by Terrence anymore, but I think probably an English pressing maybe. And anyways, there's a price sticker from Cars Stand on there. Never heard of them. Obviously, probably an English record store or an English department store back in the day, because Sears sold records here. And the hype sticker is on the cover and is $19, a VG++ copy of Terrence Trent D'Arby. We'll put Terrence up on the stand there tonight. And then I've also got, let me grab something from the back. Oh, this is the Power Station. This is a 12-inch single of Jen's going to find this super cool, of Some Like It Hot. And then there is a Some Like It Hot 7-inch mix and of the Heat Is On version of the record. So that's super cool. That's $19 if anybody's interested. A VG Plus copy, Power Station. I didn't even know this existed. A 12-inch single. Obviously, Tony Thompson, Robert Palmer, John Taylor of Duran Duran, Andy Taylor of Duran Duran. And I'm just trying to figure out if these are longer versions of the record, because I can imagine where the longer versions of this would be fantastic. So, but anyways, that is $19 if anybody's interested in the Power Station. And Brock is in on that. Cool. Thank you, Brock. All right. Let's keep going on the Encore crate. Had the Pablo Cruz. This is Bob Seger with Live Bullet. This is $24. It is a VG++ copy. The jacket's in pretty good shape. I mean, this is usually a record that's been beat to hell and back because everybody played the hell out of the record back in the day. Because Bob Seger, fantastic. He also does a version of Bo Diddley on here, so that's super cool. Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, the weird era of Fleetwood Mac. This is what is this? What is this record called? Heroes Are Hard to Find. Fleetwood Mac, that is $19. It's still in the shrink though, and it's in excellent condition. So this is a record that was well taken care of. There is a little bit of ring wear. Well, it's partially in the shrink. The shrink kind of goes to right about there, and there's a little bit of ring wear there. Yeah, so this is, I think, Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac with, there you go, Mick Fleetwood, John McVie, Christine McVie, and Bob Welsh was in the band at this point. So this isn't Peter Green, this is Bob Welsh. So there you go. And then little Lee Ritenour, that is still in the shrink. It is in excellent condition. It's $9. On the Line by Lee Ritenour. All right, cool. Terrence Trent D'Arby is $19 if anybody's interested. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bam. Brock has the Power Station at $19. I'm going to do a last call for Brock on that one. That is super cool. That's cool to display as well. And then Jimmy is interested in the BS. All right. All right, cool, Jorge. Hope everything's okay. Take it easy. Let's see. BS is, Bob Seger. Yeah, of course.
Oh, yes.
Thank you. Thank you. And Donna is interested in the Lee Ritenour. All right. Cool, Donna. Thank you. On the Line goes to Donna by Lee Ritenour. Still in the shrink. Very nice. All right. I'm going to do a last call on the Terrence Trent D'Arby. The Power Station I'm in a last call on with Brock already. And then let me grab this record out of here. This is A Night at the Opera by Queen. It is $19. Now, the issue with this record is that there's some water damage on the bottom. So, and there's some ring wear. It's a VG Plus copy. So it is $19 if you're interested in that one. Obviously, the big songs on here are, Bohemian Rhapsody. That's the big one on there. So a little bit of a water-stained version of the record, but still, it's Queen. If you're looking for a starter copy, there you go. That is $19 on that one. All right. The Doobie Brothers, Living on the Fault Line, in excellent condition. I heard that this crazy fish that only surfaces when there's going to be a catastrophic event on the Earth has surfaced 3 times recently.
So that did happen, but they also surface when they're sick or dying.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. So I only heard half the story. So, all right. So we're going to be okay. And then there's the meteor that's heading to Earth in 2032.
Yeah.
Come on, man. All right. Anyways, Living on the Fault Line made me think of that. So, anyways, that is what is that? That is $14 in excellent condition. That is a really nice copy of that Doobie Brothers record. Adam is in on the Queen. Cool. Thank you, Adam. This is George Benson, In Your Eyes. Is that still in the shrink? Yeah, it is. It has the hype sticker and includes Inside Love, So Personal. And that is $9 on the George Benson. Great guitarist and proud Arizonian. Billy Joel Piano Man is $14 in excellent condition on the vinyl. The jacket, got a little wear, but still it's a classic record from Billy and nicely priced at $14. Brock is going to grab this bad boy, which is the Power Station, which is super cool. Thank you, Brock. Appreciate that.
And then Steven Hansen is going to get the Doobie Brothers.
All right, Steven is going to grab the Doobie Brothers. Thank you, Steven. Let me grab that for you. Very nice.
And Donna's grabbing the George Benson.
All right, Donna's going to grab the George Benson. Cool. Where's the George? Oh, there's George. There he is. Very nice. All right, cool. Thank you, Donna.
And then
Thank you, Stephen.
Sean is claiming Billy Joel.
And Sean is going to grab the Billy Joel. Cool. Thank you, Sean. Let me find the Billy. Oh, there's the Billy Joel right there. Boom. Very nice. All right, cool. Okay, cool. Awesome. I'm going to put Terrence Trent D'Arby to the side. Thank you, Terrence Trent. Great record there. Wishing Well's on here. Obviously, the big song off of that record. And then Queen, I'm going to do a last call for our friend Adam at 19 on the Queen record. That is A Night at the Opera. What else do I have in here? I think I got some good stuff. Eric Clapton still. Oh, I got a UB40. Franz Brothers with us. Come on, baby. Come on, man. This is UB40. This is 1980 to 1983. Nice. A VG++ copy. And one of my favorite bands of the early 80s is UB40, of course. So there you go. Come on. I heard a snickerdoodle out of Miss Amanda. So. I don't mind UB40. I can't stand their music. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. I like to tease my favorite brothers, the Franz brothers. So, all right, Adam is going to pick up the Queen record for 19. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate that. That goes for 19. And let me grab another record out of here. This is Heart with Bad Animals. This has got a little scuffing on the cover, maybe a little ring wear, but not too bad. I mean, it presents pretty well, right? And what's on this one? Alone is on here. Who Will You Run To is on there. There's probably something else I'm forgetting here. But anyways, that is Heart Bad Animals. That is $19, a VG++ copy on the Heart record if you're interested.
What's the price on UB40?
The UB40 is 14 only. So VG++ for 14. All right, let's keep going. Doobie Brothers again, The Captain and Me in excellent condition. This is $9. That is a gatefold. The jacket is in phenomenal condition, I'd say. So there you go. Doobie Brothers again. This is Floyd Kramer, Looking for Mr. Goodbar. $9. It is in excellent condition. Yeah. Something tells me that there might have been a movie that was inspired by this title, but it might have been a very inappropriate movie back in the 80s. But I don't know. Maybe I'm having deja vu all over again like Yogi Berra would.
Katie is in on the UB40.
All right, Katie is in on the UB40, so Katie has that for 14 now. This is Steely Dan Gaucho, a VG++ copy. There is a little wear, not a little wear, but there's, what would you call it? I guess you would call it some scuffing on the cover. Maybe it's darkened a little bit. It is $29, but it is a VG++ copy on Gaucho by Steely Dan, if anybody's interested in that bad boy. All right, and then one more. Let's do, Holly Dunn. All right. From my days listening to country music back in the late 80s, early 90s, I loved Holly Dunn. This is Across the Rio Grande. This is in excellent condition. It is $9. There you go. I don't remember kind of the big hits from Holly back in the day. But somebody's like actually put like a little, almost like a little line next to some of the songs that they like. And there's 4 songs on here that they really like, but the lines are very minimal. They kind of almost blend in a little bit. So anyways, Holly Dunn is $9 if anybody's interested in that one. I'm going to do a last call on the UB40 for Katie. Marty wants the SD, which is Steely Dan Gaucho. Thank you. Appreciate that, Marty.
And then Stephen Hansen is going to do the Doobie Brothers.
All right, Steven's going to grab the Doobie Brothers. Thank you, Steven. A little more Doobie Brothers. And then I'm also going to do a last call in the Heart, Bad Animals, $19, a VG+ copy from Ann and Nancy. I live by the Rio Grande. Very nice. That's cool.
Not for flooding, it's not.
Well, if it's flooding. Oh, that's not good.
No, that's just immediately what I thought of.
This is $19. This is a VG+ copy of Michael Jackson's Thriller from back in the day. And obviously, Michael sold a lot of records. This has both credits, Quincy producing and Michael Jackson co-producing on that one. Also got a Mother Goose nursery rhymes with Sterling Holloway, a treasury of loved songs and poems in excellent condition, a Disney record. It is $14. That's pretty nice. This is in really good condition. This is like the Alice in Wonderland we had. Humpty Dumpty's on here. You know Humpty Dumpty?
I'm familiar.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know if they still teach like all the old nursery rhymes to young Mary Had a Little Lamb. You know that one?
I mean, it's not something that we're taught in school.
Well, no, but like in like preschool or something.
I
Or...
mean, Arizona's 49th in education. So,
But that means they're not 50th. But you've seen The Hangover, right?
of course. Yes. Of course I have. That's Arizona.
Amanda was talking about that yesterday. How she saw The Hangover when she was young.
To be honest.
All right, cool. I'm familiar. All right, I'm going to put Heart to the side. That's 19, a VG++ copy. Katie is going to grab the UB40. The Franz brothers said nothing. Come on, guys. You could have given the UB40 a little love. Juiced it up for Katie, saying you've made the most wonderful purchase ever. Oh yeah, James was looking for the Eagles. Here's the Eagles record, James. It's a VG+ copy. It is $19. It is their greatest hit. So, James, if you're still hanging out with us, this is everything from Take It Easy to Witchy Woman to Tequila Sunrise to Best of My Love, Peaceful Easy Feeling. That is $19. I think we have the Eagles Greatest Hits Volume 2 in case James is looking for that as well. But I'm not sure. Yeah, Amanda says we do. And Amanda has stone cold the best memory in the store. So we'll take her word for it on that one. So, James, if you're out there and you're interested in Volume 2 of the Eagles Greatest Hits, we do have that as well.
He is interested. And then Ron is interested in TTD.
Ron wants the TTD.
Ah, yes.
Oh, Terrence Trent D'Arby. Very nice, Ron. All right, Ron is going to grab the Terrence Trent D'Arby. Thank you, Ron, for 19. Nice pickup there. And Jason just said that he FFS. Oh, you're funny. Jason just said he paid $40 for the entire UB40 discography. So that's a nice pickup there, Jason. I like to tease him. All right. And then the Eagles, Travis is in on the Eagles as well on that one. And if you want to go grab that other one, see if James is interested, we'll go from there. But, Jason, do you have the entire discography of Frankie Goes to Hollywood? Because if you don't, it can begin with the ultimate in Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Welcome to the Pleasure Dome. Relax. Don't do it. If you want to suck it to it, I'm not sure. Two Tribes is on here as well. I love Two Tribes. Ah, nice. So you got Relax and Two Tribes, obviously the big hits. This is a 2 LP. There's F side, there's the G side, there's the T side, and there's the H side. You see what they did there? Not too shabby. Not too shabby indeed. That's $14, a VG plus copy on the Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
And there's the volume 2.
Oh, there's the volume 2. So we'll throw this in here as well. Well, let's wait on that one, actually, because I don't want to confuse the Eagles and the Eagles. So we have the Eagles going right now. Travis has that for 22. Steven is in on the Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Very nice. And the Eagles Greatest Hits Volume 2 will be 14 when it comes up. As soon as we figure out the first one, James, we'll sell the second one potentially. It's a VG Plus copy for $14, but we'll wait a second on that one. All right.
We're an option for Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Rebecca has it for 15.
Rebecca jumping in on the Frankie Goes to Hollywood at 15. Cool. This is Mr. Tambourine Man by the Byrds. This is $14, a VG++ copy. A pretty nice copy. I mean, considering the age of some of these records. Now there's a little bit of staining on the back. I don't know if it's really I don't think anybody spilled anything on it. It just has gotten a little wear and a little, I don't know, the elements, I guess, maybe. But it's not wet because you usually get the waviness. And there's a little, but the front cover actually presents really well. So that's the Byrds for 14. I also have more Disney. This is $14, a VG++ of the story of Heidi. There you go. And that is a gatefold, and it's a magnificent full-colored illustrated book, and long-playing record is included. There you go. I really don't know the story of Heidi. I've heard of Heidi, but I don't know the story of Heidi. It reminds me of The Hills Are Alive with the Sound of Music. Maybe it was Walt Disney maybe knocking off. They're like, ooh, damn, this Julie Andrews, she's pretty damn good. We should do like a pseudo version. We'll call it Heidi.
And it is going to go to Sig.
All right, Sig is going to grab the Heidi. Cool, Sig. Good to see you tonight. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it.
And Allison wants the heart.
And Addison's going to grab the Heart, Bad Animals for 19. Thank you, Addison. And then, Jason, do you have the Better Off Dead soundtrack? That is a good soundtrack, Denise. I want the answer on this one, Jason. That is very cool. Slipknot. We have a new copy of Slipknot, Adam. No, Slipknot did sell. Our friend Christy Smith picked it up because she's seen Slipknot 19 times now. And it was a Japanese press. It was so super cool. But yeah, that's gone, unfortunately. All the not all the good stuff is gone because we still have the Eagles.
Can you let James know that we see him? It's just not time yet.
Yep, cool. All right. So looks like James is at 25, right? On the Eagles. And let's see, who else was involved in that? Where is that? Somebody said out. Travis. Thank you, Travis, for your interest there. So I'll do a last call on the Eagles at 25, and then when the Greatest Hits Volume 2 comes up, I know James is already in at 14 on that one. Welcome to Pleasure Dome. Welcome to the Pleasure Dome. That is at, let me see where we at there. That was at 20 with Rebecca at the moment right now. Okay, cool. And let's get the Eagles to our friend James. Thank you, James. That is at 25, right? Yes. Okay, cool. And then James is already in on the Greatest Hits because we pulled that one specifically. I forgot that we had this one in the store, James. I forgot about all of them, I guess. But the Eagles one was just, the first one was brand new. That's $14 a VG Plus copy, Volume 2. I would argue in some ways, because it's more Joe Walsh, that this is a better Greatest Hits, but I know that people love the original one because, well, Take It Easy's on there, and there's nothing like standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona, and being being a fine sight to see. All right, cool.
Pantera did go.
Yeah, G-Man, Pantera did go already. It went about an hour ago. It went to, was it Gregory got the Pantera, right? Yeah, Pantera. So there you go. That was a super cool, nice copy of that one. But yeah, thanks for checking in, G-Man. We do this every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night. So boom, not too shabby, right? All right, let's see where we at. Welcome to Pleasure Dome. Wait,
20 with Rebecca.
Is that 20 with Rebecca? Steven is out on that one, so I'll do a last call for 20 on Welcome to Pleasure Dome, the 2 LP for Rebecca. Thank you, Steven. And then Michael said something like FGTH. Oh, Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Oh, I guess so. So he's still in on it, but Rebecca was at 20 already on that one. So just to let you know, Michael, Rebecca's at 20 on that one. All right, cool. And then we'll do a last call for James on the Eagles at 14, Volume 2. And let me keep going on the Encore crate. This is Lone Justice with Shelter. I think I've heard of these guys. It's a VG++ copy. It's $14. The jacket is in really nice condition. Definitely looks very 80s to me. At least that's my prediction. 1986. Yeah. There you go. Lone Justice, $14. This is Styx for $14, a VG++ copy of Paradise. And what's on here? Best of Times is on here, yes. And what's the other big song on here? It is Too Much Time on My Hands. This is The Birds, the Bees, and the Monkeys, a VG Plus copy for $9. If you're a Monkeys connoisseur, I saw that Ricky Rocket of Poison started a new band called Rocket Mafia, and he did a cover of the Partridge Family song, which is like All My Love or something. I forget what it's called. What's that?
Interesting.
Yeah, I know, right? I got to hear that one. All right, James is going to grab the Eagles, so James doubles his pleasure with the Eagles tonight. Thank you, James. Appreciate it. And then Frankie Goes to Hollywood. I don't think I heard anything else from. Oh, I did hear something from Michael. So Michael's at 21 on the Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Rebecca is not sure if he's still in. Was there an answer on if Jason had the Better Off Dead soundtrack? Because I know Jason's a soundtrack guy.
Jason does not have it.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
how much was Styx?
Styx is 14 on the Styx record there. VG++ copy. All right, let me grab something else out of here. This is the great Eric Clapton. Of course, earlier tonight I said Clapton always sells, and then what's sitting right here? Oh, wait, it did sell maybe. Never mind. It did sell. This is Clapton Behind the Sun in excellent condition, $14. And what's on here? There's a small saw cut there, I notice. But other than that, it's pretty tip-top. A little ring wear, but yeah, that's nitpicking on a white cover. She's Waiting, which is such an incredibly great song. Oh, and Forever Man is on there as well. So, and oh, this is the record that Phil Collins produced. And then also Ted Templeman, of course, famous for working with Van Halen, also helped out on the record as well. So I think Phil Collins might have played drums on that record too. So, damn. That's a hell of a combo. Phil Collins and the great Eric Clapton. All right. Michael is at 24 on the Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Rebecca is still in on that one. Clapton is at 14 if anybody's interested. This is Rowan and Martin's Laughin'. Wow, we're going really old school there. Is that Ruth Buzzy I see? Oh, my God. I think I know what that guy's name is, but I don't remember him. Is that Carol Burnett? No, that's Vicki Lawrence, I think. Anyways, that's $9. And is that the Smothers Brothers? No. He's Dick. I'm Dick. That's what it's saying there, but I don't know. Dan Rowan and Dick Martin with Judy Carney, Artie Johnson. Oh, that's who that was. Ruth Buzzy, Goldie Hawn. Oh, yeah, Goldie Hawn was part of that. That's cool. All right, cool.
It's going to George.
All right, George is going to grab the Laugh-In. Very nice, George. Awesome. All right, let's see. Michael's at 29 on the Frankie Goes to Hollywood. And Eric Clapton is at 14 still with Forever Man and She's Waiting, produced by Phil Collins, who I believe plays drums on that. I think Jennifer told me that because Jen read Phil Collins's biography or the book he wrote. So that was super cool. All right, more stuff. This is Jackson Browne. I love this song. I started a website I guess it would have been 11 years ago now. Wow, that's crazy. It's a sports website that we sold like 5 years ago. When I was setting up the website, I just kind of had this song in just constant rotation, Running on Empty by Jackson Browne. So I'll always remember that song connected with the website that still exists to this day. So it is $14 and it is in excellent condition and it is still in the shrink. One of Jackson Browne's greatest songs, Running on Empty. I still have not received my order that was shipped on. Is stuck in the new Indianapolis UPS. Yeah, unfortunately, we're finding a lot of stuff. Rebecca can tell you that too. That stuff gets stuck in Indianapolis right now. So we're aware of it, Glenn, now, and we'll have Jennifer reach out on that one. So can you make a note on the bottom of that? So we'll have Jen reach out, and we'll see if we can rattle a cage at the post office, Glenn. I appreciate you checking in. There's only so much we can do, obviously. But yeah, this new Indianapolis postal facility seems to be a complete and utter disaster, unfortunately. So I don't know. Hopefully they'll get things straightened around there pretty quick. All right, Eric Clapton, I'm going to do a last call on that. Thank you, Eric, for participating tonight. But it doesn't look like your services will be needed, at least at the moment. But you never know, last minute. And then Frankie Goes to Hollywood's at 35 with Michael Hanby right now. All right, what else we got in here? Did I miss anything? No Jackson Browne? No Jackson Browne. Okay, Terry has written his name on this. This is $9. It is a VG Plus copy. Is it still in the shrink? It's still in the shrink. Wow. This is Gentle on My Mind by Mr. Glenn Campbell. Bowling Green is on here. Mary in the Morning. There you go. What else we got? We have Black Oak, Arkansas. So now, if you never heard of Black Oak, Arkansas, this is the guy that many people say David Lee Roth based his act on, because the lead singer of Black Oak, Arkansas, if you go back and like watch videos on YouTube, you're going to be like, oh my God, this guy's imitating David Lee Roth. Wait, reverse that, because Black Oak, Arkansas came first. This is Raunch and Roll Live. It is $9. It's a VG Plus copy. The jacket's obviously got some wear on it, but I don't know what the biggest song was on for Black Oak, Arkansas, but this is live Black Oak if you're interested in it. Getting Kind of Cocky is the first song, and it ends up with Up. That's how it starts and finishes. So there you go.
Do we have a Jackson?
Oh, Jim Dandy. Yeah, there you go. Very nice. Sig wants the Jackson. Is that the Michael Jackson Sig? Oh, Jackson Browne, of course. We did have Michael, but Jackson Browne. There you go. Very nice. Cool. Thank you, Sig.
Rebecca's out on Frankie. That leaves Michael at 50.
All right. Rebecca is out on Frankie. Thanks, Rebecca, for your interest in that. Michael has the Welcome to Pleasure Dome by Frankie Goes to Hollywood for 40. We'll do a last call on that one. I'm going to put Eric Clapton to the side. That's Behind the Sun. The album produced by Phil Collins with She's Waiting on It and Forever Man. That is 14 if anybody's interested.
Adam's saying that there's some USPS strikes going on.
Oh, by Pittsburgh are striking too. So now that's probably contributing to the issue. Maybe in Indianapolis. I don't know. Anyway, so there you go. This is the Cars Shake It Up. It is still in the shrink. It is a VG++ copy. It is $19. What's on Shake It Up? Oh, Since You're Gone, obviously Shake It Up. Maybe Baby. I don't think is that a cover? Is that the Buddy Holly cover? Maybe Baby, or is that just a coincidence? Maybe. No pun intended there. All right, Michael Hanby going to grab the Welcome to Pleasure Dome by the great Frankie Goes to Hollywood for 40. Thank you, Michael. Awesome record. Two Tribes. That's an underrated song, man. I've got a brother-in-law on Jen's side. My sister-in-law is married to a young man named Frankie. So I think one year that my sister-in-law got Frankie a shirt, or maybe Jen got him the shirt that said, Frankie says relax. So I don't know. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. So there you go. This is Diamond. No, this isn't Diamond David Bowie. This is David Bowie. This is Pinups. It is a VG++ copy. This is $19. This is a nice shape. An OG copy. And let's see what's on here. And Jason's going to grab. See, I told you Eric Clapton always sells. You know who doesn't sell on the show? Kiss. But Eric Clapton does always sell. Everybody loves Eric Clapton. He's so good. Not that Kiss isn't good. Let's see. Anything on the Bowie I Can't Explain is on there. Let's see. Where Have All the Good Times Gone? Oh, is this his covers record? I think this might be his covers record because obviously doing I Can't Explain, which is the Who, and then Where Have All the Good Times Gone is the Kinks. Friday on My Mind. So Bowie pinups, I guess his pinups when he was growing up. $19 if anybody's interested in that bad boy. Very nice. Rebecca loves pinups. Very nice. Speaking of pinups, well, maybe I shouldn't talk about that. Anyways, all right. I heard that a magazine that was very famous for pinups is back in business, so to speak. So there you go. I'll leave it at that. That is the Cars, and that is Shake It Up. Great record from the Cars. That is 19, a VG++ copy if anybody's interested in that one. Let's finish out this bad boy of Encore Crate. This is the Monkees, a VG+ copy of All the Gems. That is $9. The theme from the Monkees is on here. Also, Last Train to Clarksville is on here, and many more. This is Richard Burton, Julie Andrews, and Robert Goulet. Well, fancy. I think Robert Goulet just made an appearance on Saturday Night Live's 50th anniversary special. Yes, it was a very weird bit, saved by the great Kristen Wiig, in my humble opinion.
Yeah.
That was kind of a train wreck. If Kristen Wiig went to showing up, it would have been like, oh, I love Kristen Wiig. I think she is definitely top 5 of all time on Saturday Night Live. This is, anyways, Robert Goulet. This is Camelot soundtrack. It is $9 in excellent condition. It is still in the shrink. So kind of a unique record, but still a classic with, Richard Burton and Julie Andrews. You can never go wrong with Julie Andrews. She is fantastical. Fantastical. But you can go wrong sometimes with a little Vanilla Fudge. But this is a good record by Vanilla Fudge. It is in excellent condition. $9. The jacket is pretty tip-top. Once again, these records that we see sometimes come in the store, they're beat up. Ticket to Ride is on here. Bang Bang is on here. Eleanor Rigby's on here. Oh, interesting. We've also got Chariots of Fire, the music from the original soundtrack by Vangelis. It has the best original soundtrack for the winner of the Academy Award. It is $9. It is still in the shrink. It is in excellent condition, and it has the hype sticker. So there you go. Very nice. All right. I am going to turn over to the left here and ask Amanda a question. What is the record store day is coming up on April 12th? If you could only pick one record from Record Store Day, mine would be Dawkins' Beast from the East, probably, though that Tesla record looks pretty sexy. But Dawkins is putting out Beast from the East. But if you could only choose one record from the Record Store Day list, and we will have the Record Store Day titles because we are a record store, which is always sexy. But if you could only choose one, Amanda, which one would you choose?
You know how much I love Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Probably pick the Wallows.
The Wallows record. Wow.
Yeah, I probably would if I only had to pick one, which I would never do.
Yeah, well. Amanda was telling me Wu-Tang's new album on RSD. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Tom has got like a list of 36 things, he said, and Amanda, you've got like a list of about 15 or so, I think, something like that.
Something like that.
Bowie is 19. It's a VG++ copy of Pinups. The Cars is 19. It is a VG++ copy. And let me finish out the last of the crate here. Did I miss anything? I don't think I missed anything there.
Is the RSD Tesla new?
It is covers. It's reel to reel. So they put out Addison. They put out reel to reel last year of a bunch of covers, like a lot of 70s stuff. Because Tesla very much has a 70s groove to them, even though they came out in the 80s, but they're definitely influenced by the 70s stuff. So this is more of the 70s stuff that they're covering. Oh, look at this. Let the Music Play by Shannon. I love that song. This is great. This is $9 in excellent condition. In fact, Jen is going to scold me because she was going to say, you should put this in the Encore crate. In the So Choice crate. And I was dumb and just realized that I put it in the Encore crate. So if you want it, you got it for $9. That is a find. And I'm going to have to bring home flowers tonight because Jen, I know, loves this record as well. So.
John was first.
There you go. See?
Also, Corey's in for a brief moment. If you'd like to say hello, Corey. Hi, Corey.
Hey, Corey. How you doing? Good to see you, Corey. It's been a while. Hi, there's Jen. All right. So John Franz is going to grab that. Mark and Donna were second. And yeah, sorry about that. That was supposed to be in the So Choice crate. I obviously screwed that one up. So sorry to not only Mark and Donna, but also to Jen, because I know she loves that record as well. I love it as well, too. This is Schlitz. And Schlitz Country. Is this like, oh, it is, oh my God, it is Schlitz beer. Oh my God, that's fantastic. This is still sealed. Can I get a little loose seal, baby? This is $9, still sealed. What's on here? That'll be the test of time here. Willie Nelson, Help Me Make It Through the Night. Charlie Pride with Kalinga. Is that how it's Kalinga? Dottie West, I'm Your Country Girl. Bobby Bear, Dave and Sugar, Gary Stewart, Dean Dillon, Ronnie Millsap, Daydreams About Night Things, Tom T. Hall. Oh my God, I haven't said that name in forever. Sylvia, Charlie Rich, and Razzie Bailey. So there you go. How about a little Schlitz malt liquor, baby? That's what I'm talking about. That is $9 if anybody's interested in that bad boy. And then we've got Aeroplane by the Fox Brothers. Is that? I think that's the Fox Brothers. That's still sealed as well. That looks like John Candy right there to me, but I don't know. Maybe I can't see, but I'm pretty sure it's not John Candy. That is $9, still sealed. Aeroplane by the Fox Brothers. And then Jan and Dean's Golden Hits for $9. That is a VG++ copy. Let's see. Sandy, or maybe Amanda, has written me a note here. It says the 1965 mono UK pressing of Jan and Dean. So Surf City's on here. Dead Man's Curve. And other stuff. All right, Todd's going to grab the Jan and Dean. Thank you, Todd. Appreciate that. All right, so Bowie was 19. If anybody's interested in that, we'll just put that in the Encore crate now. The Cars is 19, same thing. If you're joining us late, we had Deep Purple. Deepest Purple. $24 a VG++ copy. It is stuff from, I guess, Mach 2 and Mach 3 of Deep Purple. So you get a little David Coverdale and Glenn Hughes, then you get the classic lineup. So you got, what is on here? Woman from Tokyo, Highway Star, Space Truckin', Burn is on here. So that's cool that you're getting Burn, you're getting the David Coverdale Burn, and then you also get the classic Purple. And then, of course, Smoke on the Water, baby. Whoa.
The Ghost.
Oh, the Ghost Forever.
Jason Franz is getting the Bowie. You're going to go look for him.
All right. Do we have any Adam in the ants? I don't know. We can check. Jason Franz is going to grab the Bowie. That is Bowie Pinups, a VG++ copy for Jason. Thank you, Jason. I'm going to bring that over to the wonderful Casey. How you doing? How is our Canadian friend treating us tonight on the servers? It's okay. Not great. Is that one hair still appearing, or is it gone now? Okay, that's cool. All right, cool. All right, we did an upgrade on the back end, and it's caused one small issue, but we think we got that resolved now. Oh, we do have Strip. Oh, Strip. That's a good video, by the way. That is $14. Adam Ant with strip VG++ copy if anybody's interested in that. If you strip for me, I'll strip for you, Adamant would sing. So there you go. All right, cool. And then also, let's see, we had Meatloaf Bat Out of Hell for $29 in excellent condition. A really nice copy of that, an OG copy. And then the Alice in Wonderland, sexy. Well, maybe that's the wrong word to use, but still, I refer to sexy as it is so cool because it is in such good condition. Sexy meaning very nice, not anything sexual.
And Brock is going to get the Adamant.
All right, Brock is going to grab the Adamant. Thank you, Brock. Let me find that for you. Oh, there it is. Adamant. Very nice. Who was apparently the inspiration for the way Stephen Pearcy dressed in Rat in the 80s. Stephen Pearcy once said that. All right, so let me recap the crate once again. Alice in Wonderland, 19. Meatloaf, 29. Deepest Purple, 24. The Cars is 19. The Fox Brothers is 9. Schlitz Malt Liquor, putting out a country record for 9. That's still sealed. Chariots of Fire is 9. Vanilla Fudge, 9. Richard Burton, Julie Andrews, and Robert Goulet in excellent condition. Camelot for 9. The Monkees for 9. Black Oak, Arkansas for 9 with Jim Dandy. Thank you, Greg. That is Glenn Campbell for 9. The Byrds. No, wait. That's the Monkees for 9. That is Styx, Paradise Theater for 14. Lone Justice for 14. That is the Byrds again. Well, not the, I guess it was the Monkees before. That is 14. Mother Goose, Nursery Rhymes for 14. Michael Jackson, 19 for Thriller. Holly Dunn is 9. Floyd Kramer with Looking for Mr. Goodbar is at 9. Fleetwood Mac is at 19. Pablo Cruz at 9. With that awesome album cover. Yes, Miss Amanda.
Mark White's getting Camelot, and the Schlitz is going to Todd.
All right, Mark is going to grab the Camelot. Let me find the Camelot. It was right there. Very nice. Julie Andrews. Doesn't get any better than that. And then Todd wants the Schlitz.
And the Monkees is going to Addison.
All right, cool. There's Schlitz going to Todd. Is that the... Oh, no, I'm thinking of the line from, what was it, Blue Velvet or something? It's the Dennis Hopper line. He says, F that. But he doesn't say Schlitz. He says, F that, Pabst Blue Ribbon. That's what I'm thinking of. I think that was a David Lynch movie, if I remember right. So there you go. Corey's still hanging out with us. Corey, we missed you, buddy boy. We've had some killer Pink Floyd come through. I don't know if you're interested in Pink Floyd on CD, though, but we've had some kind of rare bootlegs on CD come through. I know you're our Pink Floyd resident expert. Yes, sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The Monkees.
The Monkees.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get you the Monkees, Amanda. Isn't monkey the greatest word in the history of the...
I do love the word monkey.
It is. Cool. Thank you. All right. Cool. Let's see here. Okay. Let me finish out the crate here. Mother Goose, Holly Dunn, Pablo Cruz, Michael McDonald was 14 in excellent condition. Little River Band was 14. Pretzel Logic by Steely Dan was 24. And Return to Forever, Romantic Warrior?
I guess they are a jazz fusion band.
A jazz fusion band. Thank you. That is in excellent condition. That's $14. And then we had some new vinyl. Okay, Lone Justice. Richard wants the Lone Justice. Very nice. All right. Thank you, Richard. And let me recap if you're joining us late. And thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Be back here tomorrow night with a lot of cool stuff. This is, well, a lot more cool stuff. Sinatra at the Sands. This is all new vinyl. Chapel Rowan. John Coltrane, Slipknot on violet vinyl, double violet vinyl. Volume 3, The Subliminal Verses. Lady in Satin by Billie Holiday. That is, what is that? Oh, Limp Bizkit. Chet Baker sings. If you need prices on anything, let me know. That is 7 Mary 3, our last copy of that one, and that one is then out of print now. And that is on, what is it? Black and, wait, let me find that again. Black and clear marble vinyl. And this is number 957. That is A Day to Remember. That is Gracie Abrams, the new deluxe version of her album on Transparent Moon vinyl. John Coltrane, Jelly Roll, Metallica, Frank Sinatra. That is Ultimate Sinatra. That is Sleep Token. And then finally a little Teddy Swims for you.
What's the price of the Slipknot?
The Slipknot is $33.99 on that one. It's a 2 LP.
And the Limp price?
The Limp is $41.99. Just one of these days. Bada, 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 bada. Oh, yeah, unless something goes wrong, we have $3 bill, the U.S. Press, an OG copy. That record has never been repressed tomorrow night. And it's in amazing condition.
And how much is the Franks?
The Frank, I think both Franks were like 45. They're like double LPs. Sinatra at the Sands is $45.99, and then Sinatra, Ultimate Sinatra is $45.99 as well. Cool? Cool. All right.
And then I can confirm no Avril or Fiona Apple in the store. We need Fiona Apple in the store, though.
You know what's on the way?
Fiona Apple?
Fiona Apple is
Really?
on the way.
Good.
Fiona Apple is on the way. We should have it maybe by Friday. I don't know if it'll come tomorrow, but I know it's on the way. Avril, I haven't ordered any Avril lately. But yeah, Avril would be good.
Yeah.
Is it the big record with like Skater Boy and stuff like that?
Yeah, complicated.
That's what everybody's. Oh, Complicated is on there too. Yeah, that's good stuff. Jorge wants the Limp Biscuit. Good choice. And then it prevents me from taking it home because Jennifer would be like, "Nope, the doors are locked. Sorry, listen to it in the car." You mean on my car record player, Jen? What? Anyways, cool. What Tesla is coming out? Oh, it's the Reel to Reel series that they did. They did Reel to Reel last year for Record Store Day. It's a bunch of covers from the 70s usually of stuff that they grew up on, and then they're doing another version of that for Record Store Day again this year. So there you go. Adam's going to pass on the Frank. I get it, but still, Frank is amazing. So there you go. All right. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us. Corey, thanks for stopping in and saying hello. It's good to see you. I'm glad things are hopefully going well. What would they use in term in The Godfather? Corey's been, he's gone to the mattresses or whatever. I think that's the correct term. I don't know if I'm using it correctly. Casey, thank you for your help. Very good. Hope you feel a little better. Amanda, beautiful.
Yes.
Very nice. Appreciate it.
Test is asking for System of a Down.
Oh, System of a Down. We do have Test. All right, Test. You know, we actually, is that tomorrow night? We have an OG copy of System of a Down coming up. I think that is tomorrow night. We have Toxicity, a 2001 pressing. Oh, baby. But we do have also new System of a Down in the store as well. Hey, Rebecca, thanks for hanging out. Have a good night as well. The used, we're getting some copies slowly trickling in, but we still haven't gotten the one record that I know that Rebecca's waiting on, because we have two of her records waiting on, and the record that we're waiting on for you, James. So they're like coming down late. That is the System of a Down we have in the show. And like I said, tomorrow night we have a OG 2001 pressing of Toxicity, which is super cool. So there you go. And hey, Test, how you doing? I kind of love that name. Very just keeping it real. And I'm sorry I used that expression, but at least I didn't say up in the field, right?
What?
You don't know that expression? Keeping it real up in the field, right? You don't know that expression? Oh well.
No, but just also hearing you say it,
Right. That's like the SpongeBob meme. All right, I'm out of here or something like that. What does he say? He says like, all right, I'm leaving. I'm leaving or something like that. Where he's like standing up from the chair. SpongeBob is, and oh, I've seen like a meme. Oh yeah, I'm a head out. All right, I guess we're gonna head out as well. So
yeah.
all right, cool. Thanks everybody. You guys have a good night. We'll see